I'm dead! I'm dead!
I ain't no criminal. Fuck you. How dare you? Hello, I'm here. Also, hello everyone else. Let's hope this starts up properly. Why would I do war crimes to the villagers? Everyone else, I said hello to you already. So you got an exclusive hello, and you're sad about it? Entitled. Entitled viewer. Get it. Hello, no. I'm not a criminal. It's not a Wednesday. It's not. Mic change? It's because I'm in VR. I'm using my headset microphone when I'm in VR, and my headset microphone fucking sucks. So, so I sound worse when I'm in VR. I want to get a better one, but the only good microphone for like the VR stuff that I can actually like use is £150. So not getting that anytime soon. I have more important things to save for. Hopefully we won't show that reason today, because I don't actually know if this will properly run. Running Minecraft today? Should be! Same as usual, Defang and Mont. Mont is a maybe though, because he has to... I forget what he said exactly. But he has to, I think, pick up his mum from like a blood test or a blood something. Something to do with blood. I don't have Desktop Plus running. I kinda would like to read chat. That would be nice. There we go. Oh cool, Minecraft is doing the thing where it's frozen again. I have to remember how to play this game. Okay, how did I fix this before? I don't remember. Was it this? Boop! It was that. Pog. Too much to hold back. Damn, I can't believe you're griefing. The fun getting lost again? Damn. There's a bunch of shit I have to change. I'm too lazy to go into studio mode. You guys are seeing the behind the scenes again. Watching me type shit out. Well, I think Mont will either be late or not here, so I won't... Oh, hello, Defang. So I won't add his name in yet. Don't grief? Okay, well, that's fine.
What? What's going on?
Me, I'm going on stage this month in... Why are you getting ads?
Let me just...
It's not even about the fact that your subscription's ended, or something like that. There shouldn't be ads. The sweetest pendulum. Yeah, the Fang's here. Everyone cheer. Did I not set up the... Hello?
Bloody hell!
Hello? Oh, that's the launcher, that's why. Yeah. "27 months in a row, goddamn. Goddamn.
Well,
Yeah,
not...
y'all are slacking.
Actually, well, I don't think it's actually in a row. I think it's like... I think it's like actually
my
a
capture isn't set up.
10-month streak, but a total of 27 months.
I mean, still,
like...
10 months. That's more than I expect anyone to care about this channel for. I'd be lucky if anyone lost a week.
Fair.
That's usually how it goes. Stop! Give me a second to set things up. Give me... You're getting that one late. You have to wait. I'm still doing things.
Let me get in that server.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There's your late dab, because you're impatient. Oh, hello, dog. Oh, hi, doggy. What are you doing out in the rain? Get inside. Get inside. Come on. Why can't I push you? Are you stuck on the ladder? You're stuck on the ladder, aren't you? I don't think you're one of my dogs, so I can't just wait. Oh, okay, you are. I thought I gave them all purple collars. Oh, look at he's all wet. Yeah, the way dabs are an arm workout. What kind of workout is doing that? If anything, the closest it is to a workout is if you like hold it for as long as possible. Like you do the fucking the Jax films like deep dab and hold that and That's me clicking my crowd.
Hold on, let me
Stop!
No, just look at me.
Hello, King Snow. I'm looking. Stop doing that to my dog. Stop doing.
I'm not trying to get in front of your face. I'm not doing anything to your dog.
You were nowhere near my face. Also, I laid an egg, apparently, since the last stream. It's just one chilling on the bed. National Panda Day? I didn't celebrate it. I'm not a panda.
You're not a panda.
I'm not a panda and I don't have any pandas. If anything, a panda has me. You're over there. I wasn't even pointing at you. It's my egg. See your arms moving around? Yes, because she has the mod.
Yep. I forgot that we had a little spot for our 2 axolotls.
Yeah, we got a little fish tank.
Yeah, I love that.
We'll remember this? Yeah, she'll remember that I spent my time wisely, and that's a complete lie, because I felt like shit yesterday and did nothing. Not saying I don't feel like shit today, but axolotls. Let me see if I can do shaders. This is a dumb idea and will probably end in my death, but... Oh, which ones was I using before? Why do I have so many shaders installed and I don't use any of them? Alright, you guys will have a broken stream for a while I figure out what the good shaders are.
Joy, I mean, I can see it.
Yeah, but sometimes when I switch between shaders, it'll do that thing where it gets stuck on the loading menu. Why is the max frame rate 100? My headset doesn't even reach 100 frames. It's stupid. Can you guys still see? You can. Pogga's champion. BSL should be the lightest in them. Yeah, but I don't care about like which one is the most performance friendly. I just want one that looks good. Cause BSL is like, it's easy on the computer, and actually I'm saying this and right now it's running worse than Silda's, but it also just doesn't look good. I don't like how BSL looks. Silda's looks a lot nicer. Hilarious pranks are on Minecraft. I'm scared. Did it break? Can you guys see me?
I still see it.
Poggers. Might be bad. Yeah, but Silda seems to run well, which is surprising. Oh god, being able to sprint and jump while in VR is so nice. Because you can't do that in Payday and it really annoys me. It's not Payday's fault, it's the VR mod that I use. Because in base Payday VR, you use teleportation movement, which I don't like. So I have a mod that gives you like full smooth movement, but because of that, jumping is really awkward.
Imagine, honestly.
Yeah. Kappa is the best, but power hungry? Yeah, which is the last thing I want right now, seeing as the power is the problem with my computer. Hey, chicken, do you want to die?
Chicken, no! Wait, hold on, where are you? Also,
Hold
just
on,
making sure, can I be heard clearly?
Well, I can hear you fine. Can everyone else hear you fine?
Chicken, no!
Can you guys hear? Oh, wait. I have 2 bows. What?
For some reason, you're also like a lot smaller than me.
What? Wait, hold on. I know why. Because while I calibrated my height while I was sitting down. So there we go.
Oh. Isn't there a mod that lets you pick up anything Mobs 2 in VR?
Probably, but I'm too lazy to figure that out. And I'd probably need to set up a whole bunch of shit to get it working in a server. Well, that's effort.
That's fair. gonna name that chicken Lucky, and then you killed Lucky.
Well, there's 2 more.
Lucky Jr. and
One
Lucky
more.
Jr. the second. Lucky Jr. the second.
Wait,
protect-
another one appeared. What the fuck? Where did you come from?
Hello, Lucky Jr. the third.
Is this turning into like fucking Snowball from The Simpsons? Bro,
Well, here's Lucky Jr. the second.
that dude got born and then grew fully in the time that we were here.
It must have like imp magic or something.
Happy birthday!
No! Lucky Jr. the second.
Sociopath.
I'm gonna. No.
Spent 2 weeks tweaking and making a starter town in modern Turnos. I don't know. I honestly like vanilla Minecraft more than using mods most of
I
the time.
actually don't mind vanilla.
Vanilla's nice. Obviously, mods can add nice things, but most of the time, especially when it comes to mod packs, it's just a bunch of fluff. There's just so much unnecessary shit in mod packs that I know I don't need. Holy god, what is going on with the lighting? Is smooth lighting turned off? Yeah, it is, that's why. There we go, look at that, that's so much better.
That's not just pretty.
Squares and shit everywhere. Ugh, what is this, Minecraft? I love that these two always just spin. Because they don't have a lot of space.
Minecraft.
I don't think it's that one. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. I have no direction in life. What do I do?
Okay, so like, I know I just like made the joke, but every time I even think of the words Mein Kampf, I think of this rap from the Ways Kids You Know. It was from the first season. It was a Hitler rap. It's okay. Hear me out. It is basically it is about so Trevor Moore plays as Hitler and he's rapping about himself.
That's just epic rap battles of history.
Essentially, but you know, just
without Darth Vader.
Without Darth Vader.
I'm sure anyone who doesn't know what epic rap battles of history is just heard the weirdest fucking string of words.
and I still remember like how the chorus goes. Hitler, driving down the street in a fancy car. I said Hitler. Thought we'd never make it, but here we are.
Are you already gone?
What do you mean?
Did you already disappear into the depths? You leaving me already?
Well, I just saw one of the mine shafts, and I was like, I'm gonna go down this way.
Is this what you're doing now that you're gonna start streaming again? Leaving me behind again? Damn.
What else is new, sweetheart?
You're right.
I don't mean any of that.
What?
Wow, that was a loud cough.
I'm dying.
I like thought for a second, why do I have 3 raw chickens? And then I was like, wait a minute.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Carrying the blood of those poor bees.
Carrying the corpses of your children. Oh. Why do I have a gold sword? Get out of here. Why do I have so much steak? 69. Cool news, cool news. What's the cool news? I want to know the cool news.
That's cool news.
It's Cool Guy.
This is what a poggers champion man.
That's still one of my favorite videos.
What video?
It's Cool Guy.
I don't remember that video.
Oh, it's so good. It's just some dude with like a hoodie and like a mannequin head on top of his head, just walking around, just freaking people out. It's great.
That
hey, it stopped raining.
kind of sounds up my alley.
Well, I want to teleport to you, because I'm bored, so...
Oh, I just found iron. That's all that happened.
Yo, Pog.
Not a lot, but you know, ow.
Yo. Get out of this. There we go. Where'd you go? There you are. Yo. Managed to find my old mic dad found you from church. That was really good. Oh, nice. You got a real mic now.
Papa?
Oh, it's this cave. I remember this place. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I forgot about. Damn it. Okay, choo choo. Train of thought is gone. Ooh, almost
Fucking love trains.
trains.
I forgot that. I
Ooh.
forgot that was a thing.
Never forgot.
Mm.
Oops, I don't. Hold on. Do I have?
Can I hit that zombie through the lily pad?
I just realized I don't have iron pickaxes on me.
You can. Oh well. Lucky you. I have one.
Oh.
Well, hold on. I gotta get up to you.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
No, it came back to me. No.
You caught it.
No.
Oh! I'll get it!
Did you
I
get
got
it?
it!
Yay! Congrats. Now try and get back
Actually,
up here. There's
I
another.
didn't.
There's a golden axolotl.
There is a golden axolotl.
It's okay. I'll get the zombies. I missed. It's okay. I'll get the zombies.
That
missed.
almost hit. Why
It's
are
okay,
you
I'll
aiming for
get
the
the zombies.
axolotl?
I'm aiming for the zombie. I'm just better.
You're not doing a good job.
Well, it's hard to aim straight down.
I can't pick up the axolotl. Well, I forgot how.
You
Whoa.
need a bucket.
I don't have a bucket.
Well, that would
Uh-oh.
explain
so the
things.
zombies, they have pushed me.
Uh-huh. Did you die?
No,
No,
there
you're
was
down.
water.
Oh, you're still down there. Hello.
Hello.
So where? That axolotl just yipped at me. You're an axolotl, not a coyote. Alright, where did the pickaxe land? There's a berry. A fish. Hello, do I have a bucket? I have a bucket. Yes. We have a golden axolotl.
Yay!
Well, we have two now.
We have two golden axolotls, two axacuties.
Two? Alright, now where did that pickaxe go?
Whoa, wait a minute, what? Wait, hold on, I never was here before, what?
I don't think we went down here. We just went to the higher area.
Well, someone clearly did, because there's torches.
Oh, this is me. I think I died here a while ago.
Whoa!
Yeah, because I tried to dig through it and one of the warden things showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes you blind. Well, it just goes dark. Don't worry, the actual guard guy isn't like here. I don't remember where he was, but I dug a little hole somewhere to try and find him. And then he killed me. Diablo 4? Well, it's Diablo, so I don't care about it. Also, it's blibbered, so I don't care about it.
Good answer.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, that's him! Yeah, that's definitely him.
I see.
Yeah, he's pretty strong, so I'd suggest leaving.
I see. Hello, Warden.
Look at him though, big chunky. Wah, look at his animations, holy
I
shit.
could look at him, but I can't see him.
Oh lord, he coming.
Oh, I see him.
I'm missing my arrows.
Sir? Sir? Oh, he's strong.
Yeah, he is.
Ow! Okay, that's the Warden.
Ever heard of Hightail? No, I have not. I don't know where he is. Is he coming up to me? Darkness is kind of spooky. There he is. Ah! Well. Hi, I'm back. We'll be
Hello,
able to
back.
play it. Well, I probably won't. Unless you're talking about Hytale. And if you're still talking about Diablo, I ain't ever gonna play it. One, because Ectobliz, and two, I just don't. It's the type of games that I don't find fun.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when it comes to most Blizzard games, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I actually did unironically enjoy Diablo 3, but I also have no nostalgia for Diablo 2. I never played it.
Base.
And
Hytale's making for what is Hytale? I know I've heard that name before. Is that one of those Kickstarter games that we hear nothing about once it gets funded? But
probably.
they're totally still making it, I swear.
There's a lot of steak around
Is a
here.
Minecraft clone? Oh, cool. So I don't care. Oh, that was close. Began in 2015? Damn.
Damn, that's a while. Okay.
So it's never coming out.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. So it either got stuck in development hell and then died, or they scammed people.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The fact that it was a Minecraft clone was probably a scam. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, back then I could understand it just being something genuine. Because Minecraft was popular back then, just not like popular.
Like,
Projected to release 2024. Fucking damn. I don't have anything to destroy this. I need glass. Glass. Don't escape, please.
still can't believe you killed those chickens.
It was funny. We have the other axolotl in here now.
Yay!
Woo!
Tropical fish.
Fibs.
Fibs.
Where it's hard to see them with the shaders. They turn like they're like ghost axolotls. Such a nice voxel game. Yeah. Didn't they like not remade, but they like did a big update thing with Cube World recently, and didn't everyone fucking hate it?
Wait, hold on. Cube World got updated?
Yeah, I remember like at least like last year or something, there was a big like, woo, new stuff for Cube World, and everyone fucking hated it. And
Cube World got updated.
yeah, remember that game? I don't. I played it once, thought it sucked, and then never touched it.
I had on my old computer, I definitely don't now. I had like that I guess alpha build or whatever.
Hmm.
I didn't know it was still being worked on. I thought that the developer or developers for it just like totally dipped.
Hmm. Wait, yeah, all of the mobs are like transparent. What's going on? Look at that. I can see through the horse. Oh no. What are you doing?
The horse is just horsing around.
Play Furcadia? That sounds like one of those scam games. Like that
No,
sounds
no,
like
okay.
that sounds like the type of game someone's gonna DM me on Discord about.
Okay, Furcadia is a old game.
So it's bad.
So I never grew up with it, but I do know what it is. It was basically think a less polished furry RuneScape.
So it's bad.
Yeah. But you know, people have memories of it.
I mean, yeah, it's a furry game. So
No,
there's gonna be a small community of people who think it's the best fucking thing ever made.
It was before Fur Affinity.
Hmm.
Definitely.
You lost me at furry. Yeah, same. I may be a furry, but most things that furries make fucking suck.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to games. Furry games are fucking bad. The best furry
Well, okay,
games come
hold
from
on.
people who aren't even furries.
So I can actually, well, if I can name off at least one good furry game off the top of my head.
And I'll probably disagree because my taste is stupid.
Dust and Elysian Tale.
Never heard of it.
It was a very, and still is, a very good kind of story-driven Metroidvania. So you know you ever heard of the character Fidget? She's like this small little pixie fox thing.
Nope.
And she's got cute little wings. Anyway, and she's also voiced by fucking Pain. I believe she's voiced by one of the actors in Skullgirls.
Never heard of them.
But yeah, it's a really good game. And Batty, you agree? Dust and Elysian Tale is a very good game. There are a select few furry games that are genuinely like really well made, just very good. But I can also agree most of them are actually bad, and they just kind of ride on the novelty of it's furry. Like there was this I remember,
better like this game. This is all you're gonna fucking get.
I remember there was this band that came out, and people within the furry community were saying to support them because they are just a band of, well, openly furry people. And I mean, I listened to it, and it wasn't bad. But I was like, I mean, it's pretty standard, and this is coming from someone who listens to a lot of pop punk, but I was like, this is very bog standard derivative pop punk. I'm not gonna remember this. It's fine.
Never played Castlevania, I'll admit it. Neither have I.
I think I played. To anyone who knows the band. My apologies if you're like a big fan. I listened to a lot of music and I found it to be just fine.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, especially when it comes to music, I'm sorry, but furries are the fucking worst. Like, there are so many times I'll hear like furries and like weebs. I'll hear like, and it's like this song, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good, it's amazing, it's the best thing. It fucked my grandma," and it's like I listen to it, and it's the most generic trash that I've ever heard. It's. I repaired my armor.
There's way too many furry songs about sex. I have no idea what furry songs you're listening to. Because...
I don't know. All the single furries. See, now that... Stop. Okay, so this dog almost died in the campfire. Why are you sitting next to the campfire? One of your dogs almost died.
One of your dogs? Wait,
your dogs? Yeah, you do. Well, it's not mine because I can't make it stand up. Maybe it's one of Mont's.
I think, yeah, I don't have any dogs. I think it's one of Mont's.
Alright, well, Mont needs to fucking teach his dogs where to sit.
I was about to say, where's that fucker?
He's doing stuff. I think he said he's driving to pick up his mum from either a blood test or something else. Something to do with blood. I don't remember.
Ow.
Get the fuck inside.
Go away, skeleton.
Push. There we go. Dog is now inside. Remain Calamity mod for Terraria. I mean, yeah. You're a Calamity simp. So, of course, but yeah. It is good music. Opinions on the mod itself aside, I love the soundtrack for Calamity. It's good music. Why do we have this again? Chloe made this, didn't he?
Probably. Hold on, I'm just mining coal.
Should make a redstone repeater system for it so it just spams the eggs.
Just eggs everywhere. What are we gonna have for breakfast? Eggs. What are we gonna have for lunch? Eggs. gonna have eggs for dinner? No, we're gonna have pork chops. Oh. That actually sounds quite nice.
Yeah. Pork is the best meat. I refuse to listen to anyone who disagrees.
That's where we get quiet.
Because I'm right. Pork is the best meat.
To be fair, pork is really good.
Doesn't trust pork 'cause the last time we had is gotten food poisoning? Well then, get someone who doesn't suck at cooking pork to make him some.
I feel like chicken might actually be my favorite, though I do love pork.
Chicken I like for its air quotes flexibility, because there's a lot of stuff you can do with chicken, like fried chicken. As long as it's done right, KFC is not fried chicken done right.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, they're not like chicken, like spicy wings.
Yeah,
there's like cheap fucking spicy wings that you get at like the little chip shops here in the UK. It's the best.
I was gonna mention the spicy wings we had when you were visiting.
Those were good.
Those Korean spicy wings. Oh,
yeah.
That place is so good.
It took me about like a week to finish them because I don't eat a lot, but they were good.
Yeah, when I saw like
that was my breakfast for like 3 days.
Yeah. Like when I saw, I was like, wow, damn, she really doesn't eat a lot.
Yeah. Woo, healthy lifestyle, baby. I eat less pork for 5 days and help my health a lot. I mean, yeah, pork isn't good for you, but that's why it tastes good.
I mean, also, unironically.
Dr. Sausage, God, I love that stuff. The opposite of me, I devour food like a goblin. Yeah, but like, I usually don't have a lot of food to eat, so I'm just used to it by now.
I was that way for a while, and then just living with Richter and his family, it's like I started to realize, wait a minute, it's okay to, I don't have to eat only a little bit. It's okay to indulge some.
I mean, yeah, I like indulging. I just don't have the chance to a lot.
Yeah.
If I had the chance to indulge more, I'd be fucking fat. I'd be.
Me, who's getting chubbier.
Shut up.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, but you always say it in a negative light. You always say, shut up, bitch ass. I'm gonna beat everyone else to simping for you, because I'm better.
I wanna get better.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing. I've gone up in weight, thankfully. That's good. I did like I'm a relatively healthy weight now compared to like a few years ago at least, but still definitely not great. Yeah.
Let's see, honestly, eating cheap is
not good either. I mean, yeah, cheap stuff is terrible. Cucumber costs €3, goddamn. Goddamn.
Even though, like, even I can tell that's for a cucumber.
For the Gamer Girl duo, don't simp for me. You're not gonna get anything if you try and simp for me. I ain't like that.
I lost my train of thought.
I wasn't listening. I'll be honest.
Cucumbers, how like even I can tell that's really expensive for cucumbers.
Yeah, that's like fucking almost $6.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
We have so many. If you ever need pickaxes, we have a shit ton in our tools chest.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Cucumbers are fantastic. I like pickles.
I do also really like pickles.
Pickles are pretty pog.
I was talking to someone yesterday about how, like, So this is like, I think
Pickle
I've actually mentioned this on the
Pog.
truck stream before. Like a
Mayhaps.
long time ago. As a kid, there used to be like spicy pickles at like the local grocery store. And for some reason, I really enjoyed having a combination of spicy pickles and then essentially drinking them down with a Nesquik.
Hmm.
And I
That
don't
does sound nice, I'll be honest. Try the
was
Korean cucumber
like, for
sound, that
some
was good.
reason, Nesquik tasted better to me after eating a spicy pickle.
That is that citrusiness. Well, not citrus. It's not citrus. That's the wrong word. But like the kind of sourness of the pickles combined with the sweetness of the Nesquik is very nice combo.
I guess.
Into the nether.
Speaking
To
of pickles,
die a few times. Self-made ones came out fantastic. Pog. I want pickles. Ah.
I want pickles.
I want Pickle Rick. Just start crying because I can't get Pickle Rick. Oh. Sriracha pickles when I was younger? That sounds...
Oh, I fell.
I'm conflicted on that because this sounds nice, but also sriracha sometimes just ain't that good. Just...
Alright, that was 2 creepers.
Good job. Am I gonna check my chat and see a death message? No. Nice. Impressive. If I make them again, it becomes cheaper again. Watching The Walking Dead recently. Apparently the series is really good. Like, better than the games. Like...
Oh, The Last of Us?
Yeah. Also, I just misread that. That's The Walking Dead. That's The Walking... Well then, I changed my mind. The Walking Dead, first few seasons are okay. Just save yourself the time and stop after that. Last of Us is also good too, yeah.
I will always tell people, if you're really gonna watch the Walking Dead series, just skip season 2, for the love of God.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, for the love of God, skip season 2. Here's all you need to know. This character dies, that character dies, the end.
This character dies, that character dies, we all move on.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna try and get blaze rods.
Fell asleep 3 times watching. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, a lot of people, when it came to season 2 of The Walking Dead, a lot of people were like, oh my god, there is so much nothing happening. This is boring as shit. You know, there was a clear ratings drop, and it's like, nothing happens throughout the entire season until the last episode.
Everyone has a bad habit of dying time. I wish. Also, hello, Onyx.
Hi, Onyx.
The first time you've showed up here in a long time. Welcome back. You haven't missed much.
He's usually tired.
Well, stop doing that. It's my job.
That's my job.
Chronic fatigue is my job. And insomnia, but Lamau. Pig. A long time. It's been a week? Has it? That's a long time in my brain. Either that or I just forgot. I probably forgot because my memories doo-doo stink.
Doo-doo fart.
Doo-doo shot. L moment. Fucking shut up, millennial.
Shut up, millennial.
I'm going for a week and everyone lost their mind. Damn, I wish I was like that. I'd disappear for a month and everyone's like, who was that?
So like, yeah, like, Batty, I definitely noticed, like, you know, you were taking a little bit of mental health break, and I didn't really lose my mind while you were gone. I was just like, oh, well, that's happening. All right.
Multiple decades. Yeah. Jamie's actually actually secretly 56 years old.
I've like had had times where I just kind of poof for a little bit, and I'm just like, no one will notice. And then
everyone notices, because
Well,
you're you.
not everyone.
Most people notice. You keep playing yourself down, I'm gonna slap you. Bitch pre-fired me. Bitch, I always miss you when stuff happens to you, Jamie. Fuck you. Fuck you, you beautiful bitch. I love you. I still love you. Built an online persona. Yeah, I've built one too, but it's a small one that no one cares about. Wait, why am I have a bow? What am I doing? You. Fuck you. You didn't even drop a blaze rod, bitch.
Oh, you're in the
Stop
nether.
loving you, bitch. Yeah, I'm trying to get blaze rods because we have none. I think I used the last of them in the brewing table. Brewing stand.
A brewing scam.
Brooby dooby doo.
Where are you?
Fuck. That one tickled me. Because I just imagine Richard Nixon in Scooby-Doo. Brooby-dooby-doo. That sounded more like Fat Albert. That sounded more like...
Fat Albert, doo. And Richard Nixon,
Brappy Doo. That's me. That's if I make a dog. Wait, I have a dog character. If I make a dog version of my Sona, they're gonna be Brappy Doo. Communities for years and shit like that, so it gets noted. I mean, so have I. Like, even the furry community, it's been like 4 years now, and before that, I was like relatively prominent for like probably 5 years before that. Disappointment, missed opportunity, we're saving them. You've got an enchanted bow. It's not mine now.
Probably people like the Fong and me. We built an online persona, so that happens. Been in the community for years and shit. So like, oh, I like just noticed the chat. I got caught up trying to fight 2 creepers at once.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
I guess.
It's like I've done the same. I'm just built different because people don't care. Slime, fuck you. Uh-oh. Fuck you. I missed. I'm out of arrows. No.
I mean, well, you know that I noticed when you're gone.
Well, yeah, but you're like one person, like the only one. Like you and Cream. That's probably it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like more people actually do notice.
The magma slimes, I've noticed that.
Here's the thing. I feel like more people actually do notice, but like a lot of something to take into account is like a lot of people, particularly people we know, are very passive. So they're like, well, I don't want to, accidentally bother them and then get yelled at.
If someone thinks I'm gonna yell at them for checking up on me, they don't know me. Which also isn't surprising. I don't talk a lot about myself.
Yeah,
when you have a faint Freddy Fazbear as a screen reflection like Metroid Prime, I don't know what you're on about.
There's nothing there, I promise you.
No, yeah, you're going crazy. Ow, bitch!
Who's Freddy Fazbear?
Who's Fred? Isn't that like the YouTube guy?
Oh God!
So I have got a grand total of 1 blaze rod in my adventures. Gaslighting again? What's gaslighting? I don't know what you're on about.
Look, Fred.
I have an electric oven.
Hold on, that's a zombie villager.
What? Oh, steal it. Put it in a bucket.
I don't know how. I don't have a bucket!
You can't do that. You can't. Shut up. Shut up, you fucking creature.
Ow.
Fergie.
I don't know
Therapist
what to
told
do
me
with
about
zombie
Willem
villager.
Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, isn't that Gemma's dad?
I genuinely don't know what to do with the zombie villager.
I don't know. Well, how far is he?
I mean, I don't know if you want to teleport to me or something, but
No, I mean, like, how far from the house are you?
pretty
You gotta at least have
far.
it, and yeah, kill him. if it's effort to, that's Gemma in the future. Yeah, same thing. It's a time loop. Gemma gives birth to himself, and then travels back in time to plant baby Gemma into the world, so the cycle continues. If he fails to do it, the universe implodes into the horror.
The horror.
The entire world peeps the horror if Gemma doesn't continue the cycle.
So what you're saying is Germa is actually the key to like humanity's survival.
Somewhat. Only, yeah. You come here for all of the lore. The FNAF lore, the Germa lore, the Payday lore, the me lore. Me. I mean, I say that, I don't have any lore, I don't talk about myself. My lore sucks. There's like one good arc in the middle, and that's it. The arc is when I die.
No. Stop
Well,
that.
hey, it happened.
I mean, yes, but
I can't savor humanity, yeah. No, don't say isekai. You've ruined it. No, it was going so well, and then you said isekai. Get out of here.
something you got turned into a vending machine.
Not even that. It's just God. Isekais suck.
Some of them I like.
The only one that I've watched that I didn't find fucking bland and generic as hell was Skeleton Knight, and even that one was just because he was funny.
I feel like you'd actually enjoy Uncle from Another World.
I've seen some of that as well, and I also didn't like it.
That's disappointing. I actually really like that one.
Well, I guess it's just anime in general is the problem.
I do like Konosuba as well.
Do I even have to say anything?
You don't like it? That's fair. That's fine.
I really don't like it.
Fair enough. I thought it was and that's perfectly fine.
The only valid one.
But then again, what do I know? I don't like Evangelion.
Yeah, because Evangelion fucking sucks. Evangelion is fucking terrible. Everyone who likes it is fucking stupid.
I wouldn't say that. It's a taste thing.
No, it's so bad.
No, we're not even talking about, like, at this point, we're not even talking about isekai. Just like
This is anime in general. Just unsubscribe. Good. If you think Evangelion is a good anime, get the fuck out of here. That's a joke. But yeah, Pig. Well, if you want to go in, go in. Anyway, as we
I have gotten
as we were saying.
Like, I have actually gotten a lot of shit before on Twitter for not enjoying Evangelion.
Well, fuck those people then. It's fine. It's fine. I've been attacked on Twitter for saying that pedophilia is bad. So don't understand whatever the fuck Twitter says. Don't listen to them. How many poor beans to join the server? Infinity, because it's not happening. Because yes. Because Because people who like lolly are totally not projecting anything when they get really defensive when you say pedophilia is bad and don't even bring up lolly. It's not projecting, guys, I swear. Dab.
That,
What? Someone redeemed it.
so
Someone. Understandable, guys. They're not projecting. They're not covering up the fact that they like touching kids. They're totally not. I swear, guys.
it's like a. I mean,
Lolicons and shotacons aren't pedophiles, especially when they get really defensive when you don't even mention them about pedophilia. They're not. They're not.
it's like
Totally
no,
aren't.
no, it's actually a conversation I should say for another time. In fact, it's actually a conversation. It's something I should talk more in private about.
Why? Who are you defending?
I'm not defending someone.
Who are you calling out?
Someone I used to be friends with.
Fucking lol. E. Gainax of any studio overstretching a thing. It's because the thing is, like, I love how Evangelion looks. Like, the art style and presentation of it is great. But actually watching it is fucking horrible.
Like I said before, my biggest problem with Evangelion is the main character.
The main character and just the writing in general, like the flow of Evangelion doesn't exist. Like shit just happens whenever it feels like.
And that's partially because the director of the series literally went crazy during development.
Lol, same. Troll anime.
But no, it's like it's like I've said before, I personally don't care about what other people are into. It's like
No, I don't. If you like something that I think is shit, who cares? Why do you don't care about me as a person? Why do you care about my opinion?
For me, it's like, if you like country music, fair enough. I'm not gonna judge you for it.
I like some country music.
It's hard, Finn. It's really hard.
Oh no, it is. There are a lot of songs. Most country music is terrible. Like 99%, but then every once in a while I'll hear country music made by someone who isn't a country musician and I'm like, this ain't bad.
Ironically. Now I will say,
okay, you know what? Big Iron's great. That's an exception. That's just Western.
Well, yeah, but like there's like certain old country songs where I listen to it and I'm like,
classic country music.
Yes, so quite literally classic country songs. Like that's when I'm like, you know what? I get it. But when I hear a lot of modern country, I'm like, okay.
See, I keep forgetting The Devil Went Down to Georgia is a country song because the version of it that I know is the Guitar Hero one. So when I hear the original one, I'm like, what is this? What is this?
Look, Charlie Daniels plays a mean fiddle.
I'm indifferent on Fallout music. I like a lot of it just because it's, old music. Advertising front, yeah. Or just songs about fucking their family. Yeah.
Oh, I am now outside.
Modern.
Where the hell am I?
I don't know, but I've been doing absolutely nothing this entire stream. This is like I don't know, I just don't know what to do.
Well, you should probably go excavating with me.
Could do. I can bring more pickaxes. Because we need blaze rods so we can make Eyes of Ender. Because then we can go to the end and finish the game. I don't know, explain why.
I always forget that Minecraft kind of has an end.
McDonald's song came the country radio. McDonald's song?
McDonald's song?
Like the ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's the only McDonald's song I know. And that's not even a song, that's a jingle. It's a leitmotif. So, you crouching? I'm just sitting down. Hold on, I'll slash TP to you.
Well, I'm
Can I do
outside
this?
the cave right now, but
Well, I'm outside you now.
I see.
And it's staying that way. So I'm gonna sometimes the damage is gonna go through things. Wants to be like him when he grows up?
Ow, I'm on fire.
Never heard of it. Did a spicy zombie touch you?
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah. Alright, I gotta stand up again.
Alright. Uh-oh.
That was a... Did you just... Oh, I need to... The height's not calibrating properly. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I see where you fell. Ah, I see.
Just anytime you hear me say uh-oh.
Like, oh! Yeah. That's usually the case for both of us. It's just, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. That usually means we died. Whee!
I'm gonna burn all this cobblestone.
Okay, let me know when you're done, because I'm down here now and I can TP. Plants vs. Zombies 2?
Burn.
Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies are good games. It's a good franchise. We need to play
They're
Garden
all
Warfare
good.
again. We should do that on a Friday stream.
I actually would like to, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a Saturday stream. We can see if we can get Cream in as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, let me just throw all this away.
What is this? This is like a sand axolotl.
What?
It's like a sandy axolotl. Look at him. Two creepers. Axolotl, hurry up and get in the water so I can steal you.
Okay, hold on, let me grab some iron pickaxes.
Where did he go? No. Come on. Get in.
Please, please
What?
get
Can
in.
I not? I got him.
Yay, you did it. Good job.
Stream again? Yeah. Need more people to stream. More of you guys leaving my channel for better people. Get out of here. Watch the cooler guys. No, get out of here. Those guys are cooler. Hello, creeper. Oh god, a second creeper.
Oh, hold on, I need to put this coal away. Hold on, I'm just gonna put it in here. Oh fuck, I have a lot of
I
coal.
was not close enough to blow you up. How dare you? I'm frankly quite insulted. Okay, that time I was close enough. Because I got stuck on the block. The fucking McDonald's song. Oh my god, fucking McDonald. Woo. Oh.
Welcome to Madonna's.
Woo. Oh. Woo. I'm bad at aiming. Holy shit. Come over
job.
here, you little fuck. Ooh.
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 I forget where we put arrows.
Sound the same? Yeah.
Make sure I got everything. Oh, hold on, I've got raw iron.
Pog.
Let's put that. No,
There's
wait,
not
actually-
much to this cave. There's more up there, but... Can I swim there? Can I climb there? Ooh, down. Oh, dead end.
Okay. Everything put away? Nope. I gotta put away the clay.
Able to join that session? For what? Plants vs. Zombies? Is Plants vs. Zombies cross-platform? Oh, hello, Spider.
Garden Warfare?
Maybe.
I don't know actually. Oh, the Minecraft session.
Minecraft session? Oh, this is Java edition, so he wouldn't be able to join.
Yeah. So, you know, pain.
No cross platform. Fuck you, skeleton. I'll kill you. Ooh,
Took me a while to
Bapis.
think of that.
Is that Bapis? Are you Bapis or
It's like,
Diamond?
I'll,
Bapis.
kill you.
Diamond has like less things. Iron.
Hold on, do we have an... no. Actually, I could use, like, one more iron sword.
The R word.
The... what? Oh! It took me a sec, I don't know why.
Late to the game to be useful. That fucking look. I'm not being useful, and I've been here since the start. Also, like I said, I'm not getting other people into the server. It's the people who started when we started, and that's it.
Pretty much, yeah. But also something it's St. Patrick's Day. Yay!
Gross. I deserve that. I said gross and then turned around and there's a creeper just ready to explode. Oh hey, the creeper revealed some iron. Thanks, creeper.
Thanks, Creeper. You're a real pal.
Damn. The only thing Paddy's Day related I care about is an excuse to drink. Go away, man!
Honestly, fair.
Because look, it's an Irish holiday, so I'm legally required to not care about it. Ooh, lava.
Because you're Scottish.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's definitely enough iron swords. Is that enough yeah, probably enough torches. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Know how to write sex into
the...
the lyrics while also being radio safe about it? I mean, most rappers, most writers can do that. Rappers can't do that at all. Rappers will be like, the first line of their song, they'll be like, I be fucking her in the pussy till she squirt. And it's like, alright, bro. Sure you are. Sure. I believe you. Bill of booze for now. I haven't had anything to drink because we don't have anything to drink. Gold.
So anyway, if you could just teleport me to where you are.
I'll do that when I'm not being exploded, which is now.
There.
Jump scare.
Oh!
They didn't do anything to you. I heard the sound of me hitting you, but it didn't do anything.
Like, tried to slap me and just didn't do anything. It was just, eh.
Yeah, I heard the noise. It just didn't slap. What the fuck? Typical Minecraft moment. Yeah, just turn around and there's a creeper. Like, oh, hello. There, wow, I teleported you to like the worst part of the cave, didn't I?
Oh, I mean, you know, I can just dig.
Grand total of fuck all here.
For what it's worth, I'm fine with digging.
Yeah, strip mining time. Wait, are we going straight or doing stairs? What height are we at?
I usually do stairs.
That is not... how do I F3? Profiler? There we go. We are at -18, so we can find diamonds at this depth.
Ooh.
Stop typing about country music now? Nah, don't worry about that.
We're done. I guess we're done talking about country music, which, I mean, to be fair,
To be fair, good. But I hear a zombie.
But now, so, like, there's no way to transition into this. So anyway, today was my last day at my current...
Try estrogen.
Was my current job.
Pretty bricks.
Pretty
There you
brick?
are. I knew I heard you. Kill. Murder. Ah!
You.
Marine today, classic Minecraft players, 10 years returning. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, if you haven't played this game since like 0.12, you're gonna have no fucking clue what's going on. Yeah. Fine, you alive?
What?
You stopped moving suddenly. I was hoping my internet didn't die.
No.
Alright, time to excavate the purple.
The nice, pretty, shiny purple.
The purdy brick.
I like the purple.
Yeah,
I like the dingy.
these are actually just condensed cubes of my flesh.
Wow, you have a lot of skin.
Yeah, why do you think I'm so small? I shed my skin every morning. I build a collection of it.
I like to save my skin in a jar.
And then once I get enough flakes of skin, I compress them into a cube. And then sell them on the black market.
How much do you make?
Literally nothing. It's worthless. I just give it to them so I can get rid of it.
Then you're not selling it.
Well, it's technically a transaction. They don't give me anything, but...
I give you my purple flesh.
I give you my rotting, flaky skin cubes. And I get... Yeah. What do you guys do with your skin cubes?
I mean... I kind of just
Why
flush
does
it
your
down
compressed
the toilet.
epidermis cube sound like my grandma's wind chime? You know, parasites. Hey, Defang.
Yeah?
Oh, I was digging the block below you. Hey, Defang. Bitch.
I mean, you said what you were doing. Of course I'm gonna move out of the way.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hey, uranium rods. My cubes are used for light sources. No, I've just been rotting for 5 years now. My body is full of parasites and bacteria.
They just happen to be a very pretty purple.
Yeah, that's what the parasites do. They try and lure you in with pretty sounds. And then they kill you. Said mine. Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Everyone has their methods.
Everyone has their methods of harvesting their own skin.
Yeah. Mine is just automatic.
Well,
Being a half-living corpse has its benefits.
well, how very fortunate of you.
Yeah. I'm giving to the community. They don't want it, but they're getting it anyway.
They don't want it, but I'm still giving it to them. The same way
asked
that
you?
X gives it to you.
Not that way. I don't give it to them like that. I don't deliver it to them.
I'm gonna give it to you. Get it on your own.
Yeah, they have to find it. I leave the cubes hidden around their
Like an Easter
building.
egg hunt.
I leave the cubes hidden around their building in places they don't expect. So when they're like walking around in the middle of the night, they just like open their fridge, and there's just a flesh cube in there stinking up the place.
And, you know, they're like, Oh, what a joyous surprise! Oh my god!
Nah, it's fine. My flesh cubes don't smell.
But you said they're rotting the place.
They're rotting. Doesn't mean they smell. They're just deteriorating.
Is that everything?
Now it is.
Nope.
Bing bong, bing, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Starbound has flesh blocks? I don't know, I haven't played either in a long time. Is this where we came from?
Good question.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna toss these little chunkers away.
You know
yes,
what? Yeah.
Look at all this pretty amethyst. So many pretty rocks.
Pretty stone. Heavily modded.
So anyway, now where do you go?
I keep digging, I don't know. I am like out of inventory space.
I still have some. Let's see.
So I'm going to...
Two. Yes.
What? Hold on. Hey, Delphine.
Yeah.
Where are you? I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's raining. Pretty rocks. Why is there a cobblestone in here? Fuck you.
I should really put on some music in the background for myself.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have another brick. Why do I have another? Why do I have another brick?
I dropped it earlier.
Okay.
Oh, we have 12 blaze rods. What the fuck was I thinking? I thought we didn't have any. Ugh.
Well, guess what we can do now?
We can explode and die. We need more ender pearls.
I guess we need to find some Endermen.
Yeah. Time to Mordor.
Time to commit Enderman genocide.
Ooh. But I don't know where to put clay.
But anyway, so back on the topic of me quitting my job today.
Mm.
Yeah, I let them all know on Tuesday that, like, you know, I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I wasn't happy with a few aspects of it, and I mean by a few, I mean overall. And yeah, ironically, I'm actually feeling more optimistic about my future than ever.
Yeah.
And it's partially because I just got to leave on my own terms and not what's happened the past couple of times.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, listen, you're a great employee. You've done an amazing job, and anyone would be happy to have you. Oh boy, here it comes. But, there's that but. We unfortunately have to let you go because,
Because the economy is fucked and no one can afford to have any employees.
Well, here's the funnier part.
Capitalism works.
I noticed today that it was very quiet at work today. Like, it was slow.
Hmm.
And I thought to myself, because like it had actually been getting progressively slower, and I was like, I already know what's gonna happen in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta get out while the getting's good. And find myself a new opportunity elsewhere.
Yeah.
Which at this point, and I even told the staffing agency, I'm like, ironically, I guess I kind of want to go back to the service industry, but not obviously not retail, but
Yeah, cause fuck that.
As a receptionist,
Hmm.
because I feel like that's something
I can
in
see
fact,
you doing
I
well as
know I
that.
could. Oh!
Did I do the wrong thing? I did the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I, I meant to teleport myself to you. I meant
Um,
well, can I undo teleport? Undo. Unban? No. Undo. Re-go. Oh, fuck. Go back. Well, fuck that cave, I guess. Kind of more and more shit. Yeah. Why do you think I've been unemployed for 5+ years? I
Al.
didn't mean to do that. I was checking chat. Damn, I'm just fucking up a lot today. Nothing new. Ah! Yeah. I don't even get a response from like the most basic of jobs because fucking dropout over here. Stupid dropout over here decided that their mental health and their life was more important than some shitty paper.
Yeah, well, it's like I've even told others, and it's something that I learned through both friends as well as a friend's brother, and that's honest to God, in today's society, you want a good job? Lie.
I do. I
They
do
just
lie.
don't.
It's just places here suck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because a lot of the places here are strict, and they're like, you can lie, sure, but you're going to need to provide documentation of that lying.
Fair.
And it's like, unless I want to forge documents and risk even worse shit if they find out, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, fair. That is more than understandable.
So yeah, that's why I'm always poor and I feel like shit most of the time. No job.
Again,
And I ain't
again,
ever getting one.
that is understandable.
It's not though, because the system sucks doo-doo.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's explainable.
Yeah.
What are you dinking over there?
Oh, I was just fixing up an iron pickaxe, that's it.
Hmm. I remember when repairing tools and armor didn't require 90% of your XP bar. Just do that shit in a crafting table. Just do.
It costed like 4.
Yeah, and that's a lot.
Well, fair. But you know, I was at level. Oh wait, no, it only costed 3. Never mind. Or no, it was 4. I was at level 26.
Yeah, you need 30 levels to do a max enchant.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, actually, hang on. That's actually quite a bit.
Anvils are so fucking expensive. Patient grind high skill. Yeah. That's basically it. And I know that's the case because there have been people that I am more qualified than that have gotten accepted over me. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Nah, that's happened to me too.
I guess I'll die.
Yeah.
Again.
That I can say has absolutely happened to me where I'm like, I know for a fact I am more qualified than this person, which
Yeah.
is probably why the other person got the job over me because they're like, oh, we'd have to pay them more.
Yep, that's usually the case.
We're gonna go with the person that we know we can pay less.
Like, I would love to have a job. It would mean I would have to stream less, but fucking, I don't care. I'd like to have a normal fucking stable life.
Yeah.
But that's never gonna happen because of the shit that got dealt to me. Because life is a fucking gamble and I'm getting nothing.
Speaking of taking gambles, I lived.
Speaking of taking gambles, anyone want to gamble their money and give it all to me? I'm gonna start a brand new scam, I mean, project.
They're not NFTs.
No. Entry level training for graphic design, yeah. That's the thing, is like, especially with like creative things like art, music, and whatever the fuck, that like academic documentation is fucking useless.
Yep.
Cause I learned more about music and art when I wasn't learning them in schools. Because
Yep.
all you get taught in schools is the fucking like, what's the word? The
Basics?
non-creative shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm in a music class. I don't want to learn about the fucking history of music. I want to learn the music of music.
Yeah, I've taken a music history course, and the professor I had was a fun guy, but
Oh god,
there
my
was a
music
part of
teachers
me-
were the snobbiest fucks. I fucking hated both of them.
Yeah, fair. Well, okay,
And
to
you
be
laying
fair,
down? No, I just keep on standing up and sitting down every once in a while.
so like I will also say like 90% of my music professors were certainly like that, but
Yeah.
I had at least two very good ones. One when I was in like elementary, and one college professor that were both like very cool, chill people.
Yeah.
But
Oh wait, yeah, I have this. I have the Sandy axolotl. I should put him in there.
so my music history teacher in college actually had a, in my opinion, a very good joke, though it's like, for some people I can see why they'd consider it slightly offensive.
Oh fuck! I just no. Get out of here.
To
go.
give an idea, you know, he hasn't mind pointing it out. He was a fat guy. And the joke he tells is that he walked out of the grocery store one day, saw a homeless person, and the
Oh,
homeless
animation
person looked
teacher.
at him.
Yeah.
The homeless person looked at him and said, "I haven't eaten in 3 days." And he says, "I admire your willpower."
Same. Music classes because teachers dislike theoretical music. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Oh god, music. Okay, music theory is literally one of the most
Music and art
courses.
theory are fucking useless, and the fact that it was forced into our music courses is so brain dead. It's the same with art. My art teachers were the most pretentious, snobby fucks. And like, if you weren't basically just imitating the style of insert famous historical artist here, then you were trash. Like,
Literally.
you know how art's about expressing yourself with creative meanings?
Yes.
No. Just do still life drawings constantly and only imitate art styles. What am I, a fucking AI?
Yeah, literally. No, like, I know exactly what you mean. It's incredibly frustrating. Because, like,
Yeah.
I've, of course, talked about the, you know, for my brother and I, the now very infamous drawing one professor.
Oh, yeah,
Dennis
that fuck.
Ahern.
Yeah, that cunt.
I'll say his name, Dennis Ahern.
Dox him down!
I mean, last I checked, he lives in California. But
Damn, don't actually. Don't. Before anyone tries to report this, don't. I'm not Dream, I don't dox someone for being a dick.
actually, no, wait, no, not California. I think he like moved back to Philadelphia or something. Or
Stop.
Jersey. By that point, I was just talking to myself.
Yeah.
But
Principal is possibly knows banned from the classes, yeah. There are so many like, I will admit, we did history and religious. Yes, there was a class for a religion subject, by the way, fucking society. I completely fucking skipped every single class. And I still got good grades in those tests because I made shit up, because that's how history and religion works. Literally making shit up, and I got good grades. That's
really
actually
does.
that's technically a lie. For the religious education thing, the mock exam that we did for like the practice one, I got a good grade for. The actual exam, I didn't go to. I cared so little. And this was like fine. This was like not GCSEs. A levels, I think they're called. Yeah, I just didn't go because I didn't fucking care. And no one else cared either, because when I apply to places, I don't put that grade on my sheet because no one fucking needs it. If I'm working for a fucking like warehouse job night shift, I don't think I'm gonna need to know about the history of Jesus. I don't think.
I don't think a security guard needs to know that you are aware of.
Stop in the name of the Lord! Stop! Jesus does not permit you in this building past 10 p.m. Like, it's just a stain. Yeah. Participated but didn't care. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't include those. It's like, you know, it's bad thing and technically illegal to put fake grades in and say that I did better in a test than I actually did. Doesn't say anywhere in the law that I'm allowed to omit certain grades from my submissions. Just saying. I can just not include them.
Oh yeah, that's like someone tried to tell me, and
shit, if anything, I feel like in some jobs me showing that I failed religion would probably be in my favor.
So like a certain someone in my life who I definitely do not like anymore, and I wish him all the ill will.
Lamau
tried to tell me once that supposedly it's quote unquote illegal to not include jobs you have worked before in your resume.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I know for a fact that's bullshit, because there are actually multiple jobs that I do not include in my resume that I worked for.
You don't have to include your entire fucking... Yeah, like, sure, background checks and XD. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not lying, I'm just omitting certain truths to work in my favor. Like, that's not illegal. Politicians do it all the time.
Yes. Yes, they do.
If it is illegal, then we got some good news for literally no one, because it doesn't matter. Politicians are allowed to break laws at will because they have the money and power to.
The influence, if you will.
Yo, they're influencers now?
Yo, politicians are influencers, Pog. What's your Insta?
We getting a YouTuber president? Whoa.
That's probably gonna happen one day.
Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna get a president now, like, has a TikTok account.
No, I feel like by the time that happens, it's not gonna be TikTok, but it's gonna be like...
TikTok's gonna die by then, but like... Use the HR situation of Twitter and be like, yeah, I worked at Twitter. Yeah. I would. Like, yeah, I mean, I was a software engineer at Twitter for 3 years. What are they gonna do? Check?
Well, so it's funny. So, like, when Circuit City went under... this is something Richter actually told me yesterday.
Yeah.
When the company Circuit City went under, at least in the United States...
This is the third guy.
Third guy?
We had 3 villages. Where's the third one? Oh! There's a second floor. I forgot.
So anyway, when Circuit City went under, a lot of employees, because like the company was literally dead. A
Yeah.
lot of former employees were labeling themselves as managers at Circuit City on their resumes.
Damn, there was so many managers in this place. How did they die?
How'd they die?
How did they die with so many managers? Damn.
Ironically, one of the best times to, one of the best times to, like, put information on your resume when a company goes under. Just be like,
Why, yes, I
used to
worked in this company.
Why, yes, I used to be a manager for Sears.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Totally. Yep. Don't check.
Hell, like, if I want to, there are at least 2 workplaces that are no longer around that I can, if I want to, technically say, yeah, I was a head of HR here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, but I could.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the grease puddle in Smiling Friends. Well, I could have done it. I mean, I didn't, but I could have.
Twitter HR is global. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's the thing. You could like that. There's no way for them to be like, oh well, you couldn't work there. That's an American company, and you're not an American. It's an internet. I work on the internet. I'm Bill Gates manager. I'm Bill
Gates manager. That reminds me, like, an artist I follow posted a thing up on their Twitter that just read like a freaking bot message that had even a Discord link in it, and I'm like, did this dude's Twitter literally get hacked by a fucking Discord bot?
Fucking Lamau, dumbass.
And like the comments are filled with people being like, bro, did you get hacked?
Alright, let's do this the right way around this time.
You know, I'm actually gonna check their Twitter real quick. I just want to see.
Hello. Where are you going?
I genuinely want to see. Let's see. Are they now?
How could they ever check the HR is global? Yeah.
Because, like, this post of theirs reads nothing like pretty much any of their other posts. So it's very clearly obvious. Because it says, hey everyone, me and some of my old friends, we made a game, and I, without capitalizing,
we made a game. Oh my god. They're literally doing the Discord shit.
Yes! Give me some feedbacks for login and register, and there's the Discord link. Download and connect on lobby number 2 to play with me.
Fucking stupid ass. Check there should be a way to report it as the account being hacked on Twitter. I know they won't do anything because it's Twitter, but
yeah,
might as well, you know. It's just what is wrong with people? How do you not understand? Don't click links when someone is going, I would like you to check out the game. Please click link and log in with all your credit card information. It's real, I swear. Please click link. Don't click it. How are people so fucking dumb? And then they'll make a Twitter thread like, guys, new hack. Guys, guys, there's a hack. Guys, oh no. Oh, literally. Fucking hide your kids, hide your wife. There's a new hack going around. It's just like, bro, it's just a phishing. It's a phishing link. These have been around since the fucking 80s. How are you so stupid? How are you that fucking dumb? So anyway, where are we going in this cave? Or are you just checking Twitter?
Right now I'm quickly checking Twitter, and yeah, the post is still there. Which means, yeah, they definitely got hacked.
How are people so dumb? America, UK, and German education system is shit. Yeah, but okay, but like, in terms of internet experience, these people have been on the internet for like every single, most of them at least.
Adult.
Most of these people have been on the internet for over a decade. How do they not understand to not click on an obvious phishing link? They have to have gotten scam emails and like DMs on Twitter like, "Hello, I'm GFX designer. Please let me design emote for your Twitter VTuber anime fucking whatever the fuck they add for their keywords."
I don't.
Gen Z are gullible as fuck. Yeah, but Gen Z grew up with the internet. Like it. I don't understand how they can be so stupid and then at the same time try and act smart about shit on the internet. They know nothing. They
know nothing and act like they know everything. Meanwhile, most millennials are like, I don't know shit.
I don't know shit. I say I know shit. And if anything, I give myself less credit. I know more than I give myself credit for. But I don't. None of that stuff that I know is important. So, with tablets, yeah, fair. Most kids grew up with tablets shoved in their faces at birth, which is why they're all fucking stupid now. What food?
A pulled pork sandwich.
Ooh.
With fried pickles.
Ooh. You fuck. I want pickles. Had to learn here. I'm not even a millennial. If anything, I'm pretty sure I am a Gen Z.
Yeah, you are. You're like tail end of the older side of Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm like I'm Alpha Gen Z.
No, so like the next generation right now is actually called Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. Oh my god, no wonder they're all fucking stupid.
No, because like Gen Alpha right now are like the kids.
Yeah, they're little baby. They're the little babies that are screaming on Fortnite and TF2.
No, they're not. They're
when
not
was
even
I born?
Doing that. Like
99. Tail end of the millennia.
Yeah, actually.
So I didn't grow up with the like. We didn't have internet until I was like probably 13, and that internet was shit. Like I'd be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and I'd be like one barring in every single server that I join.
Yeah, sounds right. You're literally that border.
Border. Yeah, I'm crossing the border. Let's go.
Meanwhile, like folks like Batty.
I'm an illegal generation immigrant.
Plus, so folks like Batty and I are like, we are just millennials.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
There's no question about it. We're just millennials.
Yeah.
In fact, if I remember the years correctly, we are like right in the middle of millennials.
Yeah, pretty sure. Difference on the border. Yeah, it's because 99 is like the 90s is like a good in-between age where like you're old enough to not have your every single life decision be influenced by shit on the internet. Yes. But you're young enough to where you grew up with the internet long enough to be competent in a lot of it. And also just life experience. Like, you've got a good balance of life experience and internet experience, which is a very nice combination. So even when it comes to people who are older than me, there's some cases where it's like I feel like I can handle a lot of these life situations better and help them out with it.
Why do I hear villager?
I haven't been paying attention. So where are they? Let me try and listen.
They're like above us.
My eagle ears, they are in this direction. This direction. That's a skeleton.
Yeah.
This direction. There sounds like there's two of them.
Oh. That's a skeleton dying.
Yeah. There might be lava. Here we go. Oh. Wait, what? Where are
How
we?
are we?
That's a pillager!
What?
Come here, you little shit! I'm bad. I knew that it sounded like there were multiple of them. Ow. Bitch ass. Come here, where's the third one? That's just a skeleton. Okay. Arrows, come back. Ow, bitch. Alright.
It's been so long that I forgot pillagers were a thing.
Yeah, we did kill one pillager group earlier, because we have the flag outside our house.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get another flag, so there's got to be another one somewhere. I got arrows sticking out of my head. Where did you go? You already left me? Come on. Leaving me to fend for myself?
Leave you. I just saw coal and I
You're
wanted
leaving
it.
me to fend for myself. Bad. ID
Yeah.
theft is not okay. It's okay, I'm bad with 1D, not 2Ds. Where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck?
I went up.
Well, get back down.
No, just come up.
No, I'm used to being at the bottom. And I'm not here yet. Started at the bottom and I'm still motherfucking here.
Oh, there you are.
Hello. Cole. I only have an enchanted pickaxe. I don't want to use this one. I have 2 enchanted pickaxes and I don't want to use them yet. I want to save those for like the good shit. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Well, let's see. I have a lot of cobblestone that I need to toss.
Yeah.
Of course, I also have a dinner to eat, and of course, yes, I will take a photo of it.
Where the fuck? Fucking being in VR makes it so fucking hard to keep track of you.
I am a basic white woman.
I literally, I turn my head for a second and you're fucking gone.
I'm on top of a tree.
What tree?
Just go up. Just go up.
I'm going up. You fucking little... Get out of here.
No.
Unsupervised kid in the mall, yeah. Now I sit. Alright, white woman, take a picture of your food.
Also, I just saw over in my Discord that there's a new game from Team Meat, aka the Super Meat Boy devs. It is it's Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, and I'm like, holy shit. It's Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but with a Meat Boy theme.
Huh.
I'm like, yo, hold up. I love Puyo Puyo.
Yeah. That's neat.
That's really cool, actually. Anyway, yes, I will take a photo of the food. One moment. I just... Ah! Oops.
Good job. See, now I'm gonna lie down. Exists anymore. I mean, ADD does exist. They just changed the name of it to make it more consistent. I guess. Yeah, I feel like I'm both. Yeah. Like, I switch between the two constantly. I lose focus constantly, and can't pay attention to things or energy. Although that could just be the schizo.
Okay, so now that I've taken a photo of the food, I'm like debating if I should grab that chocolate stout I was talking about earlier in the Discord.
Yeah, the stuff that you said was meant to be for Christmas and I didn't get any.
I didn't know you wanted it.
Chocolate stout.
I mean,
Is how would anyone hear that and go, you know what, I don't want any?
well, you know, some people don't like stouts, you know, and...
Well, I've never had stout, so...
Well, a stout is a darker beer.
I'd probably, I don't know. I'm mixed on beer, it really depends.
Yeah, I don't... Ah! Oh. Well, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Hold on. When I say you're right, I mean, hold on.
Yeah, I'm watching you leave me behind again.
No, it's not that.
Oh, you're out of my range now, you've despawned. Well, I mean, I see our base, I see the torches.
There we go.
Oh. I see. That help, maybe? I'll do the same.
Why do I hear a zombie?
Probably one outside.
I hear it, like, in our base. As in, like... I'm not seeing it in the basement. The villagers are in their beds.
That sounds like... Yeah, it does sound like it's in that space.
But it's not there.
Huh.
It must be, like, right behind the walls.
Yeah, it's probably in the walls. It sounds like it's
walls.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, chicken.
Chicken. Dick.
Yeah. Chicken. Bruh.
Hell yeah, babe. Pour yourself a glass of
Yeah.
that. Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
alcohol.
I am gonna get the drink. One sec.
You guys are drinking without me. I feel left out. I don't have anything to forget my problems with. They already left. Nuggets. Man, I've done nothing today. So yeah, how dare you guys leave me out? I wish we were in a snowy area.
Fire the chocolate stout.
I want snow in here. This would be nice here. Have you got
In
the
fact-
booze?
I mean, I got the beer, yes. In fact, I will actually take a photo just for you, Batty, of the chocolate stout.
Damn, not for me.
Well, I mean, you saw me buy it.
I don't remember.
Okay, fair.
You know what my memory is like.
Fair.
Remember, brain damage. I'm stupid.
Also fair.
Yeah. Can I make that jump? I don't think I can. No. Oh, God, imagine playing Red Dead Redemption in VR.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sounds so fun. I want to see if there's a mod for that now. There was a mod for GTA 5 in VR.
Really?
Yeah.
What's another game you'd want to see like in
It's
VR?
obviously not like full hand tracking and stuff like that. It's just head movement, but still.
Uh-huh.
Other games? I don't know. I'd have to think on that one. Maybe, you know what? Titanfall.
Okay. Okay.
The sense of scale of like running around as a pilot and having Titans around you would be fucking amazing in VR.
Okay.
And then the other way around of seeing like the Titan cockpit when you're inside it would be really good.
Right.
Yeah. Just a good mech game for VR would be great. I know there are some that I have like wish listed, but those ones are more just like okay ones. Better than plain cola. Ooh, ramen coke is always a. It's always a trusted combination. Could never go wrong.
So, I'm a little snobby in the fact that having had well, especially since when I worked at the liquor store, having had some very good rum,
Why are you
I
kissing my
now look
dog?
at I I now look at Kraken and I'm just like, But I also understand, like, you know, I live in a state where a lot of the alcohol companies are competing with each other. I can't believe you just gave me the corpse of the chicken you just killed while I eat my pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
It's good.
The bees! I haven't looked at the bees yet.
In fact, it's better than good. It's delicious.
It's better than good. It's Pog. Eddie's. Oh, fuck! The beehives are full. They can't deposit their honey. I don't want to break my shears. Actually, I might as well, because repairing them would probably be more expensive than just making a new one. There you go. You can deposit your honey now. No, that's the wrong way.
Just check the Red Dead Redemption 2 VR mod.
Comes with a bit of work. I'm fine with that. I'll take the risk. Not the risk, I'll do the effort. B, come here. This way, this way. Are you stuck? Stop being stuck. Come on. Come on. There's two of them. Two bees. I didn't have a second flower. Bee! Commit! Fuck. Make more bees. Do a spin. Wee wee wee. Small
Also,
bee.
yeah, Batty, I see the DM, and I can tell you, trust me, I know what you mean.
Well,
That, like, a lot of U.S. beer is piss water.
I mean, yeah, a lot of beer in general is piss.
Because, like, if you have like,
Batty, I'm sure you know Foster's? The fucking
God.
worst thing in existence.
So-
Everyone here drinks it.
we sold Foster's at Applejack.
Oh,
And yeah,
I'm glad you
Foster's
left that
is-
place.
Oh God. Actually awful.
Foster's is actually worse. Like, I would rather drink piss.
Chango, I swear to God.
What? What did Chango do?
Chango sending me this one stupid meme again.
Setting things in places I can't see them. What did I just? Whoa!
I don't know if you want to see that one.
I punched chat and my game lagged. Well, maybe I do. I don't want to be left out.
Okay.
I'm nosy and I have attachment issues.
Okay.
I think that's the word.
I DM'd it to you.
Okay. Time to watch it and let people hear the audio on stream. Oh, okay. I see the
Alright.
thumbnail. I'm not watching it. I fucking hate that meme. I don't understand why it's funny. I get that it's just haha porn, but like, at least some other ones are funny. That one is literally just haha gay porn.
Well, that's the cowboy version.
Still, it's.
That's why it's funny. Oh my god, even the fried pickles are so good.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, you delicious bitch. Keep forgetting
anyway,
that's
it's like
still
I
your
was,
name. I forget what
yeah.
my name used to be when we did that.
I don't remember. I just remember getting delicious bitch and everyone was like, yes, so it just stuck.
Yeah. Also, you just haven't ever changed it.
That too, because I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny and just... I was gonna say something I forgot.
I forgot. Oh god.
What are you doing
Where is the
here?
lie? Fair enough.
Where is the lie? Yeah. The fang tastes like cheese. But like good cheese.
It tastes like Gouda.
Yeah, it's like none of that like Edam shit. Edam is just rubber. It's just
Like a Dutch cheese.
yeah. That's why you've got a piece of your arm missing. I took a bite.
Right, so I was talking about beer. So a lot of American beer, the reason
This is
why
this has
it's
just
water...
become podcast. I'm literally just lying in bed. Like I'm not...
I mean, fair, but like... So, the reason why... I totally understand why people would think that, like, a lot of American beer is just piss water. Because if you're only familiar with what I call the gas station brands,
Then yeah, it's
then
dog
yes.
shit.
Yes.
The store
like-
brands are terrible. Like you'd specifically want to go to a liquor store to get the good shit.
Yeah, if you want to go to a
Even
liquor
in
store,
like
you're
UK, Europe, wherever,
yeah,
you'll
like,
never
you
find
want,
good stuff in a normal like
you want to get
supermarket.
the local craft beer.
Yeah. Podcast stream part 2. Yeah. This is just Tuesday, but Friday.
I mean, we've had truck streams on a Friday before.
Yeah. We did the long drive on a Friday once. Because we didn't know what else to play.
Yeah. No, you're just laying down. I'm just eating fried pickles.
Yeah.
About to take a sip of the... I forget what
Oh,
this
yeah,
chocolate
good
stuff
fucking
tastes
beer.
like.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what corner shops you go to. Like, there's one nearby here that's open 24 hours that does have some really good alcohol on sale. But they also have the thing where you can't buy it after a certain time. So whenever I go there, I obviously can't get it. One, because of the time. Two, because I can't afford it.
And the chocolate stout, still good.
Yeah.
I forgot what it tasted like. It's still good.
Tastes like chocolate and stout. Fucking piss thing is that?
Ace.
What? What? Piss? What? What do you want about?
And now a VR dab.
I already did it. The time store thing? Yeah. Don't touch me, woman. You are sexually harassing me? Now you die. No. I got a ding. Apparently that counted as a headshot, even though I very clearly saw it land in your arm. Even though... Don't touch me. Keep your cooties. Yeah, I already have enough diseases with my rotting flesh. Keep yours to yourself, you harlot. You. Hello, doggies. They are just staring me down. I never realized how many dogs we have. We have a lot of fucking dogs.
And
Only
none of them
one
are
of them.
mine.
Only one of them is still on the map. All of the rest. What the fuck?
Literally none of the dogs are mine.
Damn! Can't believe you hate dogs. Oh. Can't
I
believe
love dogs, as a
I
matter
can't
of
believe
fact.
you kick puppies daily.
No!
God, you're such a terrible person. Oh, God, I'm
I
gonna
love dogs, as a matter of fact.
get cancelled. Get, get
Oh, there goes a chicken.
oh no, a chicken. Where were they? For no reason?
Go on, do it.
Do what?
Create more pain in the world.
Do what?
While I open up this liquid death can.
Is that another mango one?
Of course it is.
Pog! What did you post in funny?
I will look.
Why are you making me tab out of my stream? Ew, anime.
Sexual harassment.
Oh.
I like it. But so like, what is like honestly the worst beer you've ever had?
Probably Foster's.
For me, the worst beer I've ever had to have been Busch.
Never heard of it.
It's an American brand, and it's
Ew.
like of all the gas station brands, it is the bottom of the barrel.
I feel like we
Genuinely.
should give these guys more space.
Probably because there's 3 of them now.
There's 4 of them now.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Also, buddy, I'm going to take another photo of the beer, but in the in my little I guess pint glass. I don't know.
Hmm.
You know, one beer that I actually don't particularly mind. I actually like the last time I had it, I thought it was pretty good. Was Polliner's Oktoberfest.
Hmm.
Like that one was actually surprisingly good. It was more crisp than I was expecting.
Yeah, nice.
And that was nice. It is very malty, Batty. It's very malty in a nice way, in a very pleasant way. And I enjoy it. But anyway, yeah. So I know you said Foster's. And yeah, for me, like, yeah, the worst beer I've ever had is definitely still Busch. But like, actually, anyone in chat? Let's see. In Germany, you need a few months to try every local beer. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But I guess now honestly, in your opinion, like whether it be a local brand or something, what's like in your opinion the best beer you've ever drank?
I don't know, cause to be honest, I don't drink a lot of beer. I'm
Yeah,
more of like
and neither do I.
I'm more of a cider bitch. Like I like this. I like the sweet stuff that tastes nice.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah.
That's a very good malty flavor.
Monk places brewing beer. That's great.
That's awesome. God, I haven't had this in so long. I genuinely forgot what it tastes like, and I'm like, man, this is better than I remember.
So I might drown.
Well, I mean, rest in peace.
But in good news, the aquarium is getting bigger.
Now, I have to say, the best beer I have ever actually drank. I knew a guy. I want to say his name was Gabe.
Newell?
When I worked at Applejack Wine Spirits, he and a friend of his
Uh,
were actually.
Oh, I can be
Oh.
safe if I stand here. Hello.
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 Huh.
Yeah. I need to
So,
find the parts that aren't filled to the top.
This was one of my coworkers when I worked at the liquor store. He and his friend were actually crafting together a dark IPA.
Ew.
And hear me out. It was actually, and I mean this sincerely, with no hint of irony. Because it turns out, as he described it, dark IPAs are kind of a lost art in the beer world.
Ah,
And I'm telling you, I told him, I'm like, I gotta be honest, this is the best beer I've ever had in my life.
nice. Yeah, because usually IPA is fucking terrible.
Yes. Absolutely.
No!
Alright, Chango.
I can't get them in the bucket. No!
How
No!
dare you?
They broke free.
No! Put the babies back! Mud wizards that fight police. We also have beer monk wizards. Amazing.
Pickaxe. Oh, these all have efficiency. What? Oh, right, yeah, I traded these, I remember.
Actually, so this chocolate stout, see, it makes sense that it tastes good because if you look at the bottom, product of the UK.
Lemmer. If there's anything the UK can do right, it's drunk.
Even though I'm partially patriotic about my city beer brewery, being worldwide and all, Beck's isn't that great in comparison to other. Oh no, still better than Merck and Pitts beer. Absolutely. Like, I've said to others, of all of like the American piss beers, like of all the gas station brands, there's only one I can actually stand. and I mean this. The one like gas station beer that I can stand is the one that James Rolfe drinks.
Which is...
Rolling Rock.
Huh.
It's, it's very much a lighter, like, carbonated beer.
That's
it.
Yeah, that's it. Big aquarium.
See, because, like, I have had Beck's Batty, and I was like, it's fine.
It's beer.
Yeah, it's beer. It's better than Budweiser. It's better than Coors. It's better than Busch.
Yeah.
But by that point,
Look at them
I had already tasted better.
Look at them go. Wee. They have so much more space. They are free. Axolotl. Yeah. I might also extend it back when I get the time to, but not now. I also need to...
Beck's is last place. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. Axolotl gremlins.
God, I'm sorry, these... It's like, the fried pickles combined with the chocolate stout, it's actually a very nice combination. I'm having a good night, can you tell?
Yeah. Bitch picked up my flower! Give me that back!
And I hope you are as well.
I'm having a night.
Fair.
It's a mixed night. Once again, things have pissed me off tonight. But otherwise, things are fine. Just stick my head through that? I can. Good fizz. Oh. Like a sea lantern or something? Maybe. Stick some stuff to light it, because we have, where are they? We have these blocks, the shroom lights. I like these. These would look good in that. Have them, like, in the corners, maybe. How many is this? 3, 3. So maybe, like, 1 on each corner, and then 2 here. In the middle. New frog lanterns might be even cooler. Depending on how new they are, we don't have them. Because this is a slightly older version of Minecraft. Because we need the VR thing to work.
Excuse me.
Swamp update? Oh, well then maybe we do have it. Because this is 1.19.
Excuse me. We are pretty much just like on podcast mode now, but in Minecraft.
Yeah, we just chilling. I don't have the energy to do anything.
I mean, I get that. For me, it's just because I'm eating.
Yeah. What's going on in here? Why are you all 3 in here? Master. Okay, they all are maxed out. Are they in here? I feel we have a mushroom farm here. No, they're not. The mushrooms also aren't growing that much. They're not sexing. That's illegal here. They'll get banned if they do. Sex is illegal in this server. If you do it, I'll kill you. So short in VR. It's because I'm sitting down. 1.3 blocks tall. No, I think this is even less. Yeah, this is like 1.1. I do like this little underground area I made. I'm proud of it. It's not great, but it looks nice. Especially with this. This looks pretty.
Let's go. It does look nice.
Master of... God, I haven't listened to Metallica in so long. The last place I listened to Metallica was in Fortnite. That's how little I listen to them now. Yes, there is a Metallica and emo in Fortnite now. You play Master of Puppets. Because that's like the most popular song of theirs. Being modest. It's fine. I'm not a middle-aged white male. I don't compensate my height. I don't lie about my body to impress people. Or I guess my life in general. Hello. Oh, you're a cleric. I don't care about you. Blacksmith. Butcher. Blacksmith. 1 emerald for a diamond pickaxe. Give me a fucking second. Give me... I'm getting some diamond pickaxes. Never get tired of Metallica. I do still like Metallica. It's just not something I listen to nowadays. Like, it's something I'll hear once and I'm like, alright, sure, I'll leave it on. It's not something I'll actively, like, listen to and look for.
Mm-hmm.
Blacksmith, hello. Give me your diamonds. Alright, we have 3 more diamond pickaxes. I will also come back with iron, because then I can get more emeralds. I forgot how fucking broken trading is in Minecraft. Like
Trading's how you get the really good stuff.
This just plays the game for you. Like, we could go through the effort to, like, you know, actually play Minecraft, or we could just have 2 emeralds and then beat the Ender Dragon. They're pickaxes with efficiency on them as well. Jesus.
That's
Give
great.
me 5, give me 5, give me that. Wow.
I agree.
Toolsmith, give me emeralds. We have 25 emeralds now. Yay. Does anyone else have really easy emerald trades? Hello? Butcher. We can trade Schmeat for emeralds. You, 1 gold for emeralds. Ooh.
1 gold for emeralds? That's a good deal.
Yeah. And the dragon dead. Yeah. Using beds to kill the Ender Dragon is for pussies.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, because when you're in the End and the Nether, if you try and sleep in a bed, you'll explode.
What?
Because technically there is no time, so the bed explodes.
So in theory, you can kill the Ender Dragon with a bed.
Not in theory. It's used very often in like speedruns and stuff like that.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. Because the explosion does a shit ton of damage as well. Because it's supposed to insta-kill you.
Oh.
But if you set up like, you can like essentially make cover for yourself with enough blocks in the right formation and you'll be protected from it.
Huh.
Yeah. Alright, we have 37 emeralds.
Today I learned about Minecraft.
Today...
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know if I heard you mention it, but like, what honestly is like, would you say is the best beer you've ever had?
I don't know. I didn't answer because I don't drink a lot of beer.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I guess for anyone in chat, like, what's the best beer you've ever had?
Yeah. When I was talking about like I'm a sweet bitch.
Yeah, right, cider.
Yeah. Not even just cider, just I don't know. I like sweet things more.
I get that.
Yeah. Like
What's
I'll
your
be
favorite- what's,
I'll
like,
be
your favorite
like I'll
cider?
be completely honest. I'm a bit of a basic bitch for this. WKD is really nice.
I don't know what that is.
I guess it's a UK thing, but they have like a lot of flavored drinks.
Okay.
It's
okay.
basically just fruit juice, but with some alcohol in it.
All right.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
like I would hardly call it an alcoholic drink, but it's really nice, and there are a lot of really good flavors.
Like,
What I miss? We're talking
Don't
about
get me-
booze.
don't get me wrong. I would occasionally enjoy some like Mike's Hard Lemonade as well.
Yeah.
Like I do honestly enjoy it. Let's see. Not gonna lie, Belgian is dope. French cider is neat. Irish ginger is always great. Be patriotic. I would say local.
Shooting,
Truth
yeah.
I told before, but I cannot totally pick a fave. That's totally fair.
Yeah. Because that's one part of me that stays young. When things are like bitter, I like some bitter things, but for the most case, I'm just like, ew, ewy,
Yeah,
gross, where,
I get that.
blech, where's my food? Where's my Ribena? Where's my... I wonder where that zombie is. Keep hearing them, but I have no idea where they could even be. Let me pick some of these mushrooms. I'll pick them all and spread them out differently, because them being in the corners probably isn't as good. They have more places to grow. Alcohol in general, yeah. Yawn. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
I
I haven't
barely know what
thought.
I'm gonna do right now.
I haven't thought of anything to stream. Because we finished Halo. I still don't trust Monster Hunter World to start that yet.
Right.
So I don't know what to do.
At this point, I'm just kind of right now. I'm just like kind of relaxing, and like obviously I'm still tired from waking up early for work today. So
I
like,
mean, yeah. I just mean, like, I want to know what I'm doing tomorrow for stream. Because I don't
yeah,
know, when you, because you're probably gonna stream tomorrow, aren't you?
probably.
Yeah, so I don't know when you'll be available if we can do something. You'll most likely start, because especially with daylight savings, you'll most likely be streaming while I'm streaming. So I don't know what to do
Oh
during that
right.
time. And for most of the people who are here, we'll probably be watching you, so I don't know what they'd want to watch. What do you guys want to join 2 hours late into? Oops. Replay the Halo campaign? No. Where have you gone?
I can't get over this. I know Chango has linked this video before, but it's the video of just the cat, and it's like,
Hey, it doesn't matter
no
what you
rules,
play.
no
Yeah,
boundaries.
but I need something to play at least. Yeah, because it's a Saturday. I want those to be like the quote-unquote like co-op series streams. Solo long
Yeah.
drive? No, that's not a co-op series. That's the opposite of that. I don't know, like, what game could we do as like a co-op playthrough?
That's a good question.
Eh. God, they are so speedy. They just don't stop moving. Orange Juice. I
I
don't think I've ever played Orange Juice. I've seen screenshots of it, and it doesn't look like my thing.
100% orange juice is definitely one of those like you either like it or you hate it.
I'd
Because
probably hate it then.
it's like it's a chaotic kind of random.
uh,
Ooh, no,
plus, I just want.
no.
Plus, I just want to do more like co-op multiplayer streams in general.
Mm-hmm.
Half because those are more enjoyable, and half because those are the ones people actually show up to. I like doing solo streams. I'm enjoying the fuck out of Red Dead, but man, I kind of need people to like show up. Streaming to no one is I don't care about having a big amount of viewers, but when it's no one, it's, you know, it's a hit to my self-esteem. The only thing that I do, and barely anyone cares when I do it on my own. You know, I like being recognized for me, and not just when other people are around.
No, I understand what you mean entirely. I'm also just like mentally, just like my coffee is very much wearing off, and I'm just like, winding down.
Yeah.
I feel bad for saying I might call it a stream soon.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2.5 hours. That's a decent amount of time.
I mean, I guess, but usually we're going for a minimum 3.
Hmm.
You know what? Hold on. Let me put my plate away real quick, and then I'm gonna try and force myself to go for another half hour.
We don't have to. Like Monopoly with PvP enabled? Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't like it. Because I don't like Monopoly either. We should play the shitty Animal Crossing amiibo Monopoly. The one that forces you to use amiibos to play it. Jackbox games on streams? Jackbox games are also ones I don't enjoy a lot.
I enjoy them.
There are like... I enjoy like... the... like... whatever the fuck the... internet one is, and like that's it. All of the others I just don't find fun. Amiibo Festival, that's it.
Amiibo Festival?
Yeah. We were talking about Orange Juice, saying that it was like Monopoly, and I was saying we should play the shitty Amiibo Animal Crossing Monopoly.
Oh, right!
Yeah, Amiibo Festival. That one sucks.
God, I forgot.
And how do we even get that to work? Because of the fucking Amiibos. Yeah. I mean, I have Amiibos and I have a Wii U system, so technically I could do it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't work online.
Yeah, but it's a Monopoly game. I could just screen share it and then you guys tell me what you want to do.
I
there like
guess.
there aren't any mini games in it, so there. Yeah. Best Animal Crossing game. Well, it's better than New Horizons.
I wholly disagree.
I do too. It's just funny because New Horizons is so fucking boring. So fucking... God, I just had no... Like, I never wanted to keep playing that game after I played it for like a month. I'm still disappointed in it.
Anyway, which Jackbox games did you mean before that you enjoyed?
Huh? Games like the one I said, that one like internet one.
Where like
where
takes
you, like...
questions from the internet.
No, where it's like you have to like write down like the title of a post and then someone else has to like that one. Yeah. That one's kind of fun sometimes. That one, and sometimes really depending on the people, Drawful can be fun.
You know one that
but if I'm being honest with the people that we'd likely play it with, I probably wouldn't enjoy it.
Probably. You know what I did enjoy?
I can only take so many ham-fisted porn jokes. That
Well, I was
dude's got
gonna
shiny
say
boots.
I was gonna say TKO,
TKO?
the
Oh, that
T-shirt
one. I'm not a fan of that one either.
Oh, I like TKO.
Gartic phone? Yeah, I saw that because Discord wouldn't let me get rid of the notification for it. Like, I tried clicking the dismiss button, must have been like 5 times, it wouldn't go away. They really wanted me to know that Gartic phone is in Discord now. Another feature in Discord that I don't care about. I like that Discord tried to implement YouTube into their calls and just made it worse because it includes
Yeah.
ads. Like, bro, I can literally just screen share. Why would I use this?
I don't know.
The website anyway. I'm not surprised it works better on the website. Discord already runs like shit without this unnecessary stuff they're adding to it. Ugh. But yeah, that's another one of those ones that I probably wouldn't enjoy much. Where'd you go again? I've lost you.
I'm at the same place you saw me.
Oh, I guess I just wandered off. It was me this time.
It's me. I'm the problem.
Most of the time I am, yes.
Oh, what's
Where'd
that? What is it? That new Taylor Swift song? It's me. Hi.
There's a new Taylor Swift song?
Of course there is.
I forgot she existed.
Oh yeah, she definitely exists.
There you are.
I was filling up the hole.
Yeah. The hole. I forgot we had mob griefing on.
Mob griefing?
That lets enemies destroy blocks. So lets creepers,
Oh,
explosions destroy blocks. It lets endermen pick up blocks. That dude has full gold armor. Holy shit. If you don't get any of that armor, then this game's bad.
Well, bad game.
Not even one piece of armor?
Not even one.
What the fuck? Rapper zombie?
All he
What?
gave me was a bow.
I mean, I'll take that.
Do you want a couple arrows?
Yes, I need arrows. So I can do a shoot. Where is my bow? There it is.
He's a rapper zombie. He must be. He's got all that bling on him.
The skeleton got the drip.
Yeah, bling is a word that no one really says anymore. And when they do, it's
Bling,
ironic.
bling, boy.
Like, the only people who say bling unironically are, like, white people in their 40s and 50s that are trying to be cool.
Yeah. Even then, I feel like they've... Like, society has gotten to the point where now when they're trying to be cool, they say swag.
Yeah. Goodbye, Enderman.
We're done dirty. Why were you done dirty? Who's making you dirty?
Who's doing a dirty?
Gross. Who's being gross? Kill them. Make them dead. I haven't had coffee yet. That's why I feel like gross. I mean, like I said, I'm also just not having a great day again, but
I'm sorry.
the lack of coffee doesn't help.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. The coffee will just make me feel bad faster. I'll get over it quicker and have the energy to do
Drinks
and
coffee.
have the energy
now
to
I'm tired the faster.
Literally, I don't drink coffee for the caffeine. I don't get energy from coffee. In fact, last night I had coffee before I went to bed. I just drink it because it tastes nice. Look at those shadows.
I do drink it because, one, I enjoy it, and two, it does give me some energy.
it'll give me energy in the sense of like I'm like able to go on being awake for longer if I want to, but it doesn't like wake me up.
Inside.
Shut up. Save me!
Oh, and save me from
I did the music video as well. I jumped off of the building. I did... Fun fact, ADHD people don't have that energy buzz from coffee, so a lot of the opposite effect. Yeah. I know. More brain damage. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe I don't have ADHD because well, maybe it's a placebo effect.
I mean, it's not like one of those every single person is like that. Like, you can have ADHD and still get the energy from coffee. And you can
And I should
be not
specify, like,
ADHD and not get it.
Like, I don't necessarily get, like, pumped up energy. I just kind of get a little bit of,
It's just kind of like, okay,
I'm...
I can function.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm more awake now.
Yeah.
See, me saying, oh, maybe I don't have ADHD, that's when a bunch of people come in and
I
say,
know.
That's funny. Let me quote a German producer I know. ADHD is not a sickness, it's a gift. A good reminder to feel better.
I disagree. It can be helpful in some ways, but overall, it's just, it's not even like, my life is terrible because of ADHD. No, it's just like, there's so many inconveniences because my brain is just like, I don't want to do that, so I'm not doing it. So
Well, fine, now I'm not gonna do it.
Does this gift have a receipt? Hello, mine fellow. Super smart dum-dums. I mean, I'm glad I'm not like generic neurotypical, normie, but also, schizophrenia is not so fun.
See, I thought you were gonna say, I am neurodivergent and a minor.
I'm literally neurodivergent, non-binary, trans race. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't. Oh my god, Relic showed me something last night that made me lose faith in humanity and want to commit crimes. There was this, I guess it was like some politician or some senator, and this, it's the generic white woman, kind of chubby, like brown curly hair. They get onto stage and they're like, do you identify as black? And the guy, he's a black man, very clearly. He just laughs at her. And it's like, he laughs at her. He's like, I'm not done with my question. It's like, what do you mean? What else is there to your dumb fucking question? Like, I can understand asking, someone, do they identify as male? Or like, are they comfortable being referred to, like being singled out as a black person? Because some black people, obviously, they identify, quote unquote, as black, but then they don't obviously want to be singled out and separated because that's annoying. But... Do you identify as black? Like, what was her question gonna be if he said no? What? Like, what if he said no? What if he identified as a white man? Either, yeah. Wait, don't like the term? For what? Don't like what term? Neurodivergent? I like it. Sounds cool.
You know what? Being neurodivergent sounds really cool.
It does, though. Like, divergent is a cool word.
That's fair.
Yeah, sounds weird. I mean, I get that as well, but I like it. Neurodivergent. It sounds like some sci-fi shit. It sounds like some shit you'd see in, like, Cyberpunk. I'm diverging my neurons. Oh,
Well, I'm sorry to say you don't have enough neurons.
fuck. Oh, fuck.
That's like
They've
the
all
Protoss
been
in
diverged.
it's like the Protoss in StarCraft. Not enough neurons.
Neurotypicals, yeah. I mean, neurotypical, yeah. That one as well. Like, again, it sounds like sci-fi shit. That sounds like something an alien would call a human. Like, oh, you don't have 3 brains. Oh, you're so neurotypical.
I both love it and hate this conversation.
Look, I'll make fun of myself as much as I like, as much as I
No,
can.
it's just, it's like,
Yeah,
Ooh.
coughing into the microphone. Let's go.
I don't know. It's like the whole.
God damn.
I don't know how to put this because it's like, I'm supposedly I may have like undiagnosed ADHD. Can't confirm because
Oh, it's possible.
So it's like
No one's perfectly normal.
Well, yeah. So it's like, if that's the case, it would totally make me neurodivergent. And so but it's like, I think of the term and I associate it with, well, dumb minders on Twitter.
I mean, yeah, because of idiots on the internet, it's kind of tainted the word. But like,
Yes.
thinking of it just as a literal like description for someone who has some sort of mental, I was gonna say deficiency, but that's not always true.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah,
just think different.
yeah. I'm just saying my brain be quirky. My brain tends to get a little quirky at night. Ugh.
You know that meme of like, the brain keeping the person awake? The brain has like
Oh, the
eyes.
one where it's like talking and then it's just like
Yes.
them laying in bed like wide-eyed, like why the fuck would you say that?
And the brain just starts going.
That's my brain. Shall I, Arthur? Arthur?
How much like 5 Nights at Freddy lore you know? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Why is it digging so far down?
Just like, it's just like 2 p.m. and then I'm just like asleep in bed and my brain's just like, there are cannon animatronic fish that get into your body and kill you and turn you into an animatronic fish. That's real. There are tiny animatronic bunny fish, and they eat you and make more bunny fish. Make more.
Your brain just wakes you up at night like, hey, I know you're trying to sleep right now, but I need to remind you of something. What is it, brain? Arthur.
2 a.m. Oh no, for me it's 2 p.m. No, it's not daylight savings. I just sleep during the day. I just...
Give me your money. Give me your money.
I do think about that video a lot. I'm so glad. I like Cream and Relic are a godsend for finding that video. I love that entire channel now. I love it. I'm gonna punish you.
What's the Punisher gonna do? He's gonna punish you.
I'm confused because you're usually just an hour behind me. Yeah, it is. I'm just an hour behind you, but I go to bed. I go to sleep at 11 a.m. Like that's when I go to bed. Right now it is almost 1 a.m. I'm not gonna go to bed for another 10 hours, and then I will wake up at 6 p.m. Hydrate? I don't have drink. Defong, hydrate for me.
I have beer and I'm being chased by a zombie, 2 skeletons, a creeper, 3
Internal
spiders.
clock, yes. Like, I almost said 3 a.m., but then I was like, well, I'm gonna be awake at 3 a.m., so that doesn't apply to me. So I said 2 p.m. Because most of the time, I'm usually asleep by then. Unless, maybe the council decides it wants to test the fire alarms fucking for an hour straight. That's why I wasn't streaming yesterday. That's I'm just aimlessly wandering around now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I've done nothing this entire stream. I got one blaze rod. That's all I've done this stream.
I found materials.
Nice.
And then you followed me, and we found materials together.
Yeah.
As well as more purple rocks.
We found purple rocks. That's what we did today.
That's what we did today.
Oh, that was so close! I'm mad at myself. Yeah! Let me get high. No, they're out. They're not your purple rocks. You're not allowed, Eddie. Hello, Yaiba. I need to get my arrow. I need to get my arrows back. Damn, you're calling Yaiba an Enderman? That's kind of fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Oh my god. Let me get zooted, goddammit. No, especially not if you say shit like zooted.
I will still always remember one of my best friends back in Florida, one of the ones that passed away years ago.
Yeah.
When just this one time when we got very, very stoned together. And
Very drugged.
Lots of marijuana. And
Woo!
I just distinctly remember, I don't know why this of all things is what lives in my head rent free, is just looking at him and like one of us asked if we wanted any more and he was like, man, I'm fucking ripped. Like he held that R.
Ripped.
Ripped. He was just really high.
Weed's
like really,
funny.
really high.
Weed is funny.
Weed is great.
Yeah.
I love marijuana. And you fell from a high place.
Yeah.
May I have one marijuana ticket,
May I have
please?
one single marijuana? I will drink it
I'd
very
like
quickly.
one ticket. I'd like one ticket to the bar, please.
I would like one milk, please. Good sir.
It's reminding me of another Ways Kids You Know sketch where it's two of them. They are basically pretending to be they want to go to, they're playing as kids. Well, they're playing as kids and they want to go to the bar. And so they pretend to be a very tall person to pretend being an adult. And they put on, the person on the shoulders puts on a fake mustache and whatever. And they get there and they're like, one ticket to the bar, please. And they're like, the person out in front is like, you don't need a ticket, just need some ID. He's like, oh, well, surely I am of age. Can't you see how tall I am? Yeah, you're right. You are pretty tall. All right, come on in. And then they
legalized was postponed for a year. Yeah, that seems accurate. I mean, I'm pretty sure we had at some point they were talking about legalizing it here, but who cares? Because like everyone here smokes it anyway. And I hate it because the shit they smoke here is like cheap shit and it smells horrible.
Meanwhile, when you were visiting here, you're like, oh, that's what it's supposed to smell like.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I've smelled good marijuana before. It's just like, oh god, finally. I can smell stuff that doesn't make me feel horrible.
So at the towards the end of that sketch, they see
Berry
two girls.
weenie.
Well, they see a tall woman who is also two girls that are, just stacked on top of each other. And well, they dance together, whatever, and they're both just like thinking to themselves like, wait, are we supposed to have sex now? And
Oh no.
so, they're like wait a minute, she's really tall. We're really tall. She must think our penis is huge. And then it cuts to the girls. Wait a minute, we're really tall. He must think that our vagina is huge.
I
so
love
what
me a woman with a huge vagina.
So what they
Just
do
stick
is,
my entire head in there.
it's funny. Like with the girls making
Fucking
that
lace it
realization,
here, yeah.
the girls making that realization, the one on bottom's like, I don't want to be on bottom anymore. I don't want to be on bottom anymore. And so what they do is like, as they're quote unquote about to have sex, he's like, oh, okay, here comes my huge penis, and the one on bottom just sticks out his arm. and, so the two women are just like, oh, okay, well, here's my huge vagina, and the one on bottom just opens her mouth, and they're doing this while standing. So they're just going back and forth at each other while standing, and they're going, whoa, whoa. Oh God, I love Ice Kid,
Woman's vagina wants damn. Based. Goals TBH.
Oh my God, I love Ice Kid, taking such a simple concept and just going to places you don't expect. And it's one of those bits where it's
and
like,
of course you know that, Yaiba. Of course.
Yes, that is a true story. In fact, for a long time, I also know that story. That was like one of the really old like shock videos.
Damn, hell yeah. I'd probably watch it and be like, ah, nice. In fact, most furries nowadays would probably watch that and be like, haha, nice.
Probably.
Mindset. Fucking god. Fuck people.
Mindset, grindset.
Wise talking, yeah. Anyone online who gives life advice, don't listen to them. Unless it's me. Listen to all of my life advice.
Can I give life advice?
No.
Oh.
Only I can.
Can I give life advice anyway?
No.
Oh. How about now?
Never. You
Now?
can only give.
Oh.
I accidentally hit my microphone.
I noticed.
Yeah. I was stretching. Don't worry, I'm stretching already. I'm just. Ugh.
Okay, how about now?
Luckily, this microphone sucks and you can't hear it, but every single one of my joints is like a fucking xylophone right now. Ugh, fuck.
You're a regular old Callista Flockhart.
What? What the fuck does that even mean?
An old celebrity. That's an old celebrity who was basically by the end just a bag of bones.
I don't even know if I'm a bag of bones at this point. I'm just like a wooden crate of dust. Life advice, tax evasion, like Yoshi. Yeah. Be like Yoshi. Don't pay taxes.
Yeah,
Pretend to be a charity.
Just run around, go.
And write off everything as a business expense.
Oh God.
Which technically I can. Because everything I buy is in relation to my streaming. I'm buying games to stream, computer parts for streaming.
I didn't know like how to go about that, so I like didn't write off anything as a.
I don't know how to do it either. I've never done taxes.
Peace.
Oh, fair.
I've never had to do taxes. I have no fucking clue how to do them.
I know how to do them. I just don't know how to write something off as a business expense.
Peace.
No idea. No one's pissing Yiba. Oh, that last one was bad tracks. Never mind. No one's pissing.
I mean, kind of need to.
Peace.
Well, I'm right here.
You are not going to be my
Blame me. You did it twice, okay? You did it twice, and then when I looked around, I heard another one, so I thought it was you. You can understand my thought process, right?
No.
You can't try and be like, oh, you're gonna blame me. Yes, I am. If someone does something to you 2 times, and then when you turn around, someone does it again, you're gonna assume it's the same person.
Oh, I get it. It's because he's an Enderman.
Fuck's sake.
I'm dead!
Alright, time to cancel
I love you
Defang. She's
too.
racist.
Wait, how am I the racist?
You just called Yiber an Enderman.
I was saying well.
Steal shit and then teleport. Yeah, the tall black mob that steals things and then disappears. Drops balls on Daft Gross.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
Actually...
Oh, you're redacted. You're probably here to steal something. Here, let me explain to you in the language you probably understand.
Oh. Alright, repeat after me. I'm dead.
Yeah, but knows exactly what I'm referencing.
I do as well. That's why I was like, oh.
I'm dead!
God.
I low-key love that meme.
Yeah.
Just the idea. Diamond!
Woo! Do you have a fortune pickaxe?
I do, but it still only gave me 1.
Oh. Bad game.
Still, now I know.
Go back to
There's
the
diamond
end. God.
Oh, you're an Enderman, you're here to steal blocks? Alright, let me say it in a language you understand.
God.
Booga booga and go back to the end.
I sound more like Moist Critical.
You do, yeah.
Oh, now I'm imagining Charlie just being like,
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house? Oh, yeah.
There we go. I'm float.
Oh yeah, fucking. Now I'm imagining Charlie just being like,
Oh, and it stinks.
Fuck's sake. That's my door.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that you look like a double wide surprise.
there's a lot of memes now. That's gonna be run through my head for the rest of the night, just imagining Moist Critical Charlie in replace of a bunch of memes.
Yeah.
I am surprised I am. You know what, Batty? I'm surprised too that there has been like an AI Charlie.
Because he has like the most monotone voice. Anyone can just do it. No one's been lazy enough to make it an AI yet. And do the most boring shit memes imaginable. I'm sorry, but the amount of people doing, yeah, but did you make it? Shut, you're not funny.
I like a lot. I like a lot of those like president ones.
I've never found them funny.
I enjoy them.
It's also funny every single week. It's a flip-flop between AI is the worst thing ever, it's criminal, it's stealing, and then haha, look at this funny AI meme I made. It's really
You know what?
funny seeing
I will actually say,
the constant back and forth between those two.
you know, I will actually say someone I watch a lot would actually agree with you about the President AI videos,
Yeah.
and that's Northern Lion. Northern Lion doesn't like them either.
Yeah, because they're not funny.
I think they're funny.
It's usually just like, it's essentially just a Discord call complaining at each other, and then they just put it into AI voices.
Well, that's why it's funny to me, because it's like imagining, you know, it's the thought process of like, to me, it's just the concept alone is very funny, and thus seeing this concept in action is humorous. It's kind of like the idea of, and this is an old Mega 64 bit from their show, imagining a puppet that is operating a dead body like it's a puppet.
Yeah.
On a conceptual level, that is very funny. Humor, subjective, also true.
Humor is cringe and gay, and I don't have it.
Well, to quote
Completely
Gerard
different in
Complete-
pandas. Yeah, that's why less people like me. My sense of humor's stupid. Woo. I also complain a lot.
Well, I mean, at least you're aware.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop. I'm allowed to complain about my shit life. My life is shit. I'll also complain about how when other people complain about their life, they get a ton of support, and when I get it, it's like, you're making me uncomfortable. You're...
Oh, that's a lot of creepers.
Fallout pen and paper one they made. God, why Elon Musk? Why? I get that he's the funny man to make fun of, but God, why him? Why?
You know, that's a very good question. I don't have an answer for.
There's only one AI voice thing that I liked, and it's because someone was actually creative with it. It's when someone remade the fucking Out of Touch thing, but with Engineer. But with the TF2 Engineer, and like they animated him doing the fucking like Lucky Star dance and shit with it.
Okay, that is pretty funny.
Yeah. Makes it even
It's like,
funnier.
to be fair, I guess when it's TF2, I can definitely see the appeal.
Yeah.
Because
It's not even just because it's TF2 and like obviously I have a bias to that. It's just it's more creative. Like just having still images of AI art of the presidents like as D&D characters and them just being dicks to each other essentially for 3 minutes is way less creative than a fully ass animated like remade monotone shit.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's like by this
South Park
point
is funny,
we just
because South Park is funny. South Park is because they do it well.
that is also true.
Yeah, South Park is funny. I'm just not into the sense of humor that's just people whining at each other for 3 minutes. I can see it being funny. Like that, I know Relic showed me one that was funny. I forget which one it was. It might have been the D&D one actually that you were talking about. But it wasn't with Elon Musk. It was with what's his fucking name? Hypothetically, that guy. It was
Oh, Tucker Carlson,
no
or not?
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. Yeah,
That guy.
I get those two confused because they're both the same to me. Just shitty people.
Yeah. Like that one was alright, but pretty much every single other one I see, I'm just like, eh.
Actually, so here's a funny. Okay, so
It
here's
just feels
actually,
like a Twitch
and this
clip
is
that goes
probably-
on for too long.
Here's a funny thing that, like, I remember seeing a little bit ago, which actually confirms. So this was something I learned in my senior year of high school, and it was through an economics professor of all things. because his sister interned at Fox News once and learned that a lot of the writers for Fox News that that the hosts read off of, over half of them are, just liberals and Democrats.
Hmm.
And they're basically writing to what they know a dumb conservative audience will want to hear.
Fucking Lamau.
And a couple weeks ago, I saw a thing that just confirms that further. And it was about, and I'm gonna get slightly political. It was about,
Yay, politics.
it was either Ben Shapiro or Tucker Carlson. I think it was Tucker Carlson. It was a meeting that, well, it was a meeting over emails. That basically like Fox executives and such were having with each other, and Tucker Carlson was basically pointing out that they were basically saying, we know that the election is not rigged, but we have to act like it is, otherwise we're not getting views.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, so what I heard back in high school was confirmed. They don't believe a word they're saying.
No, they're just lying for the views and the ad rev.
Exactly.
They're essentially clickbaiting in the news.
Yes! In fact, so there's a great line from the Boondocks.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like,
about
I don't,
this
honestly,
exact-
I don't like talking about politics, like, seriously and debating and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, I don't give a fuck what your political opinion is. I just like making fun of people. And
Yeah.
the right wing is a lot easier to make fun of. I still gladly make fun of left wing people because holy shit, some of them are the most
Yes.
sensitive, brain dead idiots I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it's so much easier to make fun of right wingers.
But yeah, so like, with that all said, it reminds me of a line from the Boondocks, and that was,
You're watching the Boondocks and you're white, racist much. Remember when that happened?
oh god, I do remember.
Anyway, go on.
It was someone playing as Katie Couric, who was a Fox News representative, and it was, they were basically saying, in the show, it was a Katie Couric character also admitting, no, I don't believe anything I'm saying, and Huey asked, then why? Why do you say all these things on live television? Because a bitch gotta sell books.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, there's the truthful punchline. Oh, this is real. We're just trying to sell books.
It's all about money.
So anyway, now that we've gotten political, I think that's a good stopping point.
Time to end it on a low note.
Can you teleport me to the house?
Okay.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Chat, should I teleport the song back to me?
Ow. That's a creeper. Ow.
Oh, never mind. The skeleton beat me to it. Well, you know what? I'll do it anyway.
Damn it.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. Here, let me
Let
put this
her
redstone
cook.
away.
That's another phrase that I hate seeing. Let them
Really?
cook.
Why?
It's just every time I see it, it's just annoying. Like I understand the context of it. It's like no, let them go on. They're cooking up some good shit. Let them speak. But also I don't know. Just every time I see it, it's usually like annoying kids saying it with like some
That's fair.
shit with like some shitty meme attached to it. I'm like, oh, shut up.
That's fair.
Yeah. The internet ruins everything. But that is still one of my. Let 'em cook is still a funny one. It hasn't been fully ruined for me yet, but every once in a while I see it and I'm just like,
Baby, don't cook.
I'll see some kid post a shitty, like, Snapchat screenshot. You're not an annoying
God.
kid. You're an annoying millennial. No, you're pretty based, Betty. You're pretty you're pretty based and black pilled. Jimmy, you wanna join that C4? You want Kids, gross. I know, right? Kids are fucking stupid. Time to eat sand, I guess. No? What? How does it do that? Look at that cube. Like some fourth dimensional ass cube breaking its way into my game. Anyway, let me go back up there to end the stream. I like ending it up here because it's pretty. Who's this side? God, I wish the server run distance was higher because like nothing. The hitbox? I don't know. Fourth dimensional Feddy. Ooh. There's caves in that mountain. Look at that. Right where my
ain't
right
that
where my
just
right where my
lovely?
hand is. Right there. There and there. There's two little cave entrances. Eternals just allows 12 on max. Yeah, that's what I mean. The server render distance is small. Unless you do the funny money. And you can get more. I mean, if I had the means to do it, I would just host it locally. Like, I would just host it from my own computer. Because then I could do a lot more with it, but that takes effort. What is going on with those trees? It looks weird. Oh, that's probably why. Why the fuck is the render quality at 0.5? What the hell? How did I not notice that until now?
I just realized I am covered in arrows.
Didn't change anything. Like your what? What? I don't even know what you were referencing to. Oh wait, is that a swamp biome? Is that a swamp biome?
Uh-oh.
Show context. Yeah, I don't know. Small. Damn.
So anyway, I am covered in arrows.
Oh, almost. I'm out of arrows. How did I miss? Damn. Get over here, you little fuck.
Ow!
Nice.
Skills.
It won't let me sprint. Sprint! There we go.
Ow.
Market garden. Market. Throw a potato. I don't have any potatoes. Ah. Yeah. Floaty arms.
Here. To remind you of what you've killed.
I'll fucking do it again. Woo. Still don't have any arrows. Anyway. Anyway, the stream and oh wait, maybe that's the shadows. No, it's at 0.9. Look at that. You see that? It's like weirdly flickering.
Sort of see, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder what that
I
is.
just realized I need to make my dirt bridge around bigger.
Maybe this, if I turn this up. There we go. That's better. What the fuck's going on here? Don't know. Skill issue, yeah. I
There we
missed
go.
my
Okay.
market garden. Oh yeah, the little pathway. I didn't finish it.
It's finished now. Ah!
You could have landed in the water. That's your fault. Oh, hey, creeper.
Hello, zombie. This
Market
zombie
garden.
sounds like... Hold on.
Oh, it's a drowned. Bitch.
So that's why it's gurgling.
Yeah, it's gurgling. It's gurgling like my tummy right before I do a funny thought. Anyway. Yeah, like that. Let's end the stream before I get sidetracked and distracted again. Thank you to everyone who came and watched us not play Minecraft for a couple hours.
I played.
Yeah, you carried, as usual. A stomach bug over the week, yeah, related. I mean, yeah. I also just get gassy when I eat and drink a lot of certain things. Coffee, obviously. Yeah. But yeah. You pissing?
Huh?
You pissing?
No, I stretched.
She made the noise and then it started raining. Alright, yeah. Oh. Goodbye, everyone. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but I'll figure something out. If not, I might just take the day off because I feel like shit. I don't know. I don't like that many days I've been taking off. It's made me feel even worse, honestly. I've missed so many streams. Like, man, I don't want to feel like the one thing I do I'm not even good at, you know?
Peace.
Especially while I'm not streaming,
Peace.
I see so many other people streaming. I'm just like, I want to do that, and they're getting like so many viewers and interactions and shit. I'm just like, fuck you. Why are you making me jealous? Fuck that tree. There we go. Peace. Yeah. Stuff. I'll figure it out. I don't know. If I can't figure out a co-op thing, I might just like play something on my own, but then like have people in call. Because that can still be fun. I don't know. Well, the rain's kind of ruined the atmosphere now. We'll get out of here. Bleh. So yeah. Let me actually leave the server as well. I might as well. There we go. Get out of here. You fuck. Goodbye, Minecraft. Red Dead Online. I won't be streaming Red Dead Online. I've already been playing it with Cream a lot recently. And I don't think it's something I'd want to stream online. Or just stream in general. I'd rather keep that just in my own time. Yeah. No. There really isn't much good ideas that I can think of for like a stream game. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming and watching and listening to us. Listening to me whine for a couple hours and Defang talk about weed and alcohol.
I'm dead!
That's all I talked about.
I mean, those are the key moments. Those are those rare high moments. Those rare... yeah, bye-bye. Ah.